Hello, butt fuckers. Am I dropping frames? It is. But why? Wow, I'm dropping a lot of frames. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. And I'm back. I had to lower the frame rate. I was dropping a lot of frames. Sorry about that. Oh. Sorry. I'm talking to myself. I'm dropping frames again. What is going on? The internet has been crap lately. I don't know if I can stream. Sorry, I'm doing some speed tests in the background here. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of fucking frames. I do not like that. I might have to just cancel and not stream.
The title is yeah, it's just telling us we're streaming. The title is Mario Kart Thursday, and it's a good day to die kart.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that works.
Also, Mike showed me his bike computer, his odometer.
Oh yeah.
With 28,000 miles on it.
Jeez. Yeah, I want to get.
Let me see.
New bike, I'm gonna want to get a decent, probably Garmin or something.
Yep.
One.
He's like, yeah,
because I want to get one that can sync, basically record everything and then sync to Strava on the phone, so I don't have to use my phone while I'm riding.
Well, I asked him, like, do you use Strava? He's like, no. He's like, that's honestly. Getting the computer's like as far as I'm going technologically with this. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to link, because I know I was talking with one of the ladies on the Sunday ride. When I did it, and that's what she does. And she's like, that way it doesn't drain your phone battery. Because she commented on my one where I said I got my first flat. She's like, weren't we just talking about that? Like,
Okay.
like about your phone dying while you're on a ride. Like, yeah, but at the same time, I kept biking past what it recorded. Like, I know how far I went. Like, I don't need every inch recorded. It's nice just to have those metrics.
Yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, I like Strava as a social networking thing
Yeah.
for biking.
It says I need a minimum of 300 megabytes to upload at 1080.
Like, and seeing, and I really want to get a King of the Mountain on one of the segments around here, which I don't think I'm going to get.
30 frames per second.
Because her husband just did my least favorite
And I am dropping frames like by the thousands.
stretch of the Thorn Creek Trail, which is the Joe Orr path, which because it's basically just a straight like 2 miles or something.
Right.
Back and just he went back and forth on it over and over and had an average speed of 19.9 per hour. Although I will say GCN just did a.
I'm just gonna test stuff.
See if I'm just trying to pull up our video while we talk before we.
I'm just gonna go to create.
Get into the game. Over and over and had an average. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I think we overtook Josh's video though. Oops.
It doesn't even matter. I don't know if I can actually stream where it'll look pretty.
Whatever. Too bad, Josh. I have no idea. No, it was a GC video of the fastest pros have gotten on their bike.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them at least 100 to 110 kilometers an hour.
I gotta pull up my chat so I can.
I think one of them converted, like he's like, I think it was about 70, 75 miles per hour. And all of the...
Hold on.
downhill and somewhere in the Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
Pretty much. One guy was in Sierra Nevada, California. So... there was a place there he was able to get enough, you know, down. And they're like... and then I was reading some of the people's comments and like, this is about the fastest I got before my wife freaked out because he was riding with her. And I'm like, yeah, I was happy to peak out, I think, at 34 miles an hour. Yeah. On the, like, a very short drop at Sauk Village.
Well, on the 3-speed...
Lakes, Sauk
so
Lake,
I
whatever.
The ride the other night was two-part. I rode 2 miles to Lee6.
Okay, yeah.
To see if he was... up and about. He wasn't. And then I rode back. On the ride there, I peaked at 19.5.
Nice.
I then slammed on the brakes shortly thereafter because my bike was making a noise. Literally what I was hearing was the bearings in the front hub screaming.
Huh. It's not actually letting me stream.
Is it? Yeah, there we go.
They're like, no.
I think that's what's going on.
No.
Hi, Jack. I don't know which video is playing. In fact, after Neil selects this, I'm going to go on computer. Oh, to have... Oh, you can see it there. Hit L, and then hit R. There you go. Let's see if we have both videos, because I have no idea. I think this is the first time. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be laggy because Josh and I are both streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also set at 60 FPS for some reason,
We can
which it should not be.
No, go away. Stupid thing.
Actually, can't change it now.
Oops.
Oh, maybe Josh isn't streaming.
That's
Yeah, that's from before. All right. Well, I know we're about. Maybe he's. Wasn't planning to stream tonight. It was just weird. I know we both tested XSplit to log in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I was thinking Josh. She's gonna be streaming.
Hmm?
Unless he is streaming. Streaming. I don't know. Josh, are you streaming? Are you watching our video? Are you streaming? Alright, whatever. We're gonna play Mario Kart.
Yep.
You figured out, Josh.
Not my job. Ugh. So I have to say,
Alright, maybe we have to set them up as different streams instead of doing like just the stream now live stream thing. Like two separate event sort of things. I don't know. Whatever. Well, it'll be recorded. I just don't know if it'll stream. Damn it. Actually, I'll get the game room done painting first, and I really want to get back into
speed trials.
yeah, speed. Trials. Better get it decent. And item would be nice. A way to record me playing tabletop mode Switch, so I can just go to Twincade, get some food, and then speed run while I'm sitting there.
That's fair.
Probably not the best environment for it, but I want to meet chicks. Speaking of chicks, what are you doing some night?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm actually waiting to hear back from a friend, possibly hanging out at their place.
Ooh.
But it's highly likely they'll get back to me.
Ah, because at Linwood Roller Rink, there's a roller derby competition going
saw
on.
that.
A friend of mine's in it, competing. Her roller derby name is Booby Trap.
I approve.
Yes. But yeah, if it's one of those, like, kind of like, one, I've never been to a roller derby game. Two, I want to check out Linwood Roller Rink since they changed it to Sweetwater for whatever that movie that Craig was in. And because I plan to have my birthday there. And also, it's the closest place I'm going to be able to see her play.
Right.
Although it's confusing, because it's the DuPage Derby Dames versus the Iliana Derby Dames. So my friend was like, yeah, just, you know, cheer for...
Derby Dames.
Well, yeah, she's like, cheer for Booby Trap and the Dames. Specifically these dames, not the other ones. Oh, fuck me. Good Lord. Give me your coins. I don't know if it counted.
Yeah.
Suck it, Josh. This game's been canceled out. That sucks. I mean, we can stop streaming if you'd rather stream Spore, or if people would rather watch Spore.
Jack, what do you want to watch?
Yeah. Or we'll have to figure out how to go to 2 separate. And if nothing else, can always stream to Twitch and.
Yeah.
Because it's a little better. I know I use Twitch more for speedruns because it's an instant post after I do a live stream. So I can get speedrun shit.
We suck.
Faster, yeah. That was 2 in a row for me. Nice.
Yes. No!
Haha. I don't know what you hit, but...
Banana. That the person I hit had. Oh god. I was just proud that I hit him with, you know, like
a green shell at that spot.
That's
I was afraid you were gonna throw it behind you and try and get me.
I thought about it.
Right as a land on the shitty spot.
Yep.
Oh, boomerang. Ah.
Oh god, no. It's not ending well.
Bitch. How dare you block my red shell? Oh well. Let's let that happen to her. Oh, ooey whore. So at least one of those will get you.
Got close.
Oh, another blue shell.
Yep.
I call bullshit. Oh, that little bitch. Good lord. How did I win money? Oh yeah, I was competing against other people.
Me and a bunch of amateurs. You're a horrible human.
Yes, I'm a great Mario Kart player. I have the $25 gift cards to prove it. This is bring you down to my level, or well, closer.
We're being beaten by the computer Todd.
Well, you know.
Why do we What? What's going on?
No, very confusing. No, a bunch of chat just popped up. Alright, Mario Kart's streaming now. He updated the info. Okay. Title said Spore. YouTube had Civ as the game being played, but we're playing Mario Kart. Yeah.
So, okay then.
Yeah, because, yeah, I don't fully understand with XSplit getting through the setting up, because it's like the stream now option, then there's the preset event labeled stuff. So maybe we just need to have like ongoing events, like an ongoing Mario Kart stream event that we can set this to anytime we stream, or if we can do like micro channels within our own channel for different games we play regularly or whatever. But if nothing else, Josh, just come upstairs and hang out. Play your Switch and ignore us.
Ignore me! And talk.
Yeah, you can bring your cat too.
Yeah.
Biscuits, fuck off.
Bring Otis.
Gamer kitty. I don't even know. Oh, she's looking down.
She has better to do.
We can't give her our undivided attention.
Correct.
Not that I ever do. Actually, I do. That's a lie.
Oh god. This is the worst spot.
I think I'm in a slightly worse spot.
Well, I'm the worst spot for a blooper.
Yeah, I figured it. It's 7. Shut up.
No.
And there we go.
Stupid fucking running Wendy.
Wow, I just drifted that entire last curve.
So you jumped from 5th to 2nd.
And now 1st. Oh, look at that. And all the protections from blue shells.
Yep. Come on, ghosts. Or lightning.
Neither. And there was Ghost. I couldn't boost, you fuck. If I had that boost, I could have potentially caught up.
I'm aware.
That red shell is really what got me. I should have slowed up and let it go further up ahead before I got off that separate track.
Well, you were right in front of me when I fired it.
No, we were on different tracks. You were on the blue one still. I was just on pink, and I got just off pink. And I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna catch up. Pretty sure. Whatever. Nobody cares.
Someone look back on the tapes.
Or don't. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do a separate streams. I know YouTube and Twitch. I thought we could handle 2 streams onto YouTube, though. Whatever. Just can't do foot videos on
Twitch.
Dumbest thing ever. Then again, a lot of the rules are dumb. I thought we'd do 2 videos like that, though. Maybe we can't do 2 through XSplit or something. I don't know. Wow.
That was worth it. That was not worth it.
Totally worth it.
I
was hoping you'd pass me so I could let go of it, but
yeah, well,
you running into it keeps you behind me the whole time. And that's way more satisfying. Oh, shit.
Talking
I
bad.
blue shell. And even if I did, doesn't matter now. Sans ghost end. Couldn't have got to me earlier.
Nope.
Yeah. Josh and a kitty. Oh, ooh, almost to that ban. Bananarama. You bring a lunch with you, too?
Josh!
Yes!
What? Ow! Ow!
Biscuits. Be nice. Otis, don't eat all her food. But, you know, go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, hang on. Accidentally turned off auto accelerate. Without realizing, like, why am I slowing down? And Otis is gone.
He's inspecting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's where Biscuits lays most of the time anyway, out in that room.
I have a sandwich with Jimmy John's and it's for kids.
Oh, sweet. Mounds. No, almond
Kit
boys.
Kat. Huzzah! I'm winning by 1.
Yeah!
Yeah, it was really weird. Like, when I turned my game on.
Because, yeah, I saw your video come on, I got the notification, and then when ours started, I didn't get a notification. I'm like, alright, well then I pulled up the video, and I'm like, oh, it's our video in our chat. Okay, cool.
Like, my Expo was working normally.
Yeah, I don't think XSplit's the problem. I think it's on the YouTube side.
Right, I don't think we could send 2 signals to YouTube.
Yeah.
At least about like what you said.
Yeah, I think it's set up if it's like an event. In which case, if we just have like a Mario Kart, you know, event that we can just constantly update. I'm gonna start now while he's distracted.
Yes.
Hey, Otis. There's a litter box up here too if you need it. I'm getting a new one soon because that one's actually
Just a poop in your
pretty
shoes.
shitty. I think I want to get with this paycheck. I can't get an automatic one. If not, I'm buying one like you have because that's what I used to have when I had cats when I was younger.
He's like, you brought me up here? Last time I had to sneak. I was letting him explore the house.
Yeah.
I want him to explore the house.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love it if Biscuits would, but I think there's too many dogs.
Well,
And mainly
just
one too many. That's not what I wanted to do. Although it almost worked.
Yes, almost.
Extra Life. We're not doing the same weekend that they're doing it.
No, damn it.
Let me look. We are actually doing it on the 11th and 12th.
Yes, because they're doing it with the 4th and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have a party that night. Neil's going to be out of town.
And we're dividing it into 2 days. We're not doing the 24-hour thing.
We are
'cause
too old for that. Hopefully I will have the weekend off provided, you know, if I don't change jobs or something. Which ideally I will have changed jobs.
Ditto.
Well, I mean, if you guys did change jobs, I probably wouldn't bring you in till November for the new onboarding class.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then, yeah.
So you guys would have class together.
Sweet.
And
Then we get carpool.
He's just gonna cheat off me.
you would both be learning the stuff that
Oh, fuck you.
the rock people do.
Right.
So you get to learn what their hell is going to be, and you two will never have to do.
Yay!
Yeah, I like the sound of field service. From what Neil was telling me too, is I go somewhere, I fix something, I call one of you guys and goes, "It fixed?" No?
Yeah.
Alright, let me try this. So the people I deal with are you guys.
Right, and like if you just tell them that you know how to like re-terminate something, or basically cut the end off of something and put it into a new thing.
Yep.
Oh, you mean just basic rewiring?
Yeah, if you tell them you know how to do that,
Strip
they'll be
rewiring.
like,
It's like, do I have the right
Yes.
tools? Then yeah, it's stupid easy. I mean, I haven't done like coax or fiber, but there's tools for that shit, and you just use that.
Well, I was talking to
But yeah, I've had to
my
rewire.
new supervisor, Steve,
Oh, is
about
there
it.
soldering? You can solder.
Cool. And he was a ST
Yeah.
for like 3 years.
And Steve was like, well, what's really funny is when I came in, we didn't have any experience with coax or those kind of cables, but the guy training us, Dave, did. And he's like, oh, that's easy. I'll show you how you guys.
I mean, I've seen my dad do coax because he used to do he would do all the cable splitting in our house illegally when I was a kid. I mean,
legally.
less than legally. I mean, wait, how can I say this?
You can't.
Statute
He didn't have a cheater box. Let me put it that way.
But we had a cheater box.
No, we just split the cable within our own house. We paid for part of it. The other channels were complimentary via the complimentary box.
Via magic.
Actually, I don't fucking know. They probably did pay. I have no idea. But yeah, it's a single carbon or a single copper line surrounded
with
by
housing.
a shit ton of housing. That's it.
Yeah.
So you just need the special crimp tool and the special like cutter.
Well, that's the thing,
You
it's
can't
like
strip it with normal wire strippers.
When Steve was being trained, like they had special, crimp tool. They went all out and like the one squeeze and it like separates wires and doesn't look pretty. He's like, 15 fucking minutes, couldn't get that piece of shit working. And Dave's just like, rusty razor blade, got it. Whoosh.
Oh yeah, I can do it that way too. Yeah, you just go in a circle around it. And another bomb.
But it's just like, hey, this printer isn't working. All right, let me plug this one in. I got to set it up so it'll work on this computer. Done. Or, hey, this camera isn't working.
Let me cross. Yeah.
It's like, the camera isn't working. Okay, unplug, plug back in. Is it working now? No. Take the SD card out and put it back in. Working? Yeah. All right.
That's stupid easy. Then.
Or just take the camera
So I don't
off,
really
put
need
it
to
in.
know much of anything, except how to plug things in.
You'd be amazed at how, like today, I had one of the most awful experiences.
Every time I hear more about this company, which I won't say the name, well, people know it anyway. They can look it up pretty easily. But still, it seems like it's like, yeah, this job pays this, and wait, people at your job can't handle doing this? How the fuck?
Okay,
Fuck.
So part of it is...
Why don't I get benefits? I mean, my job requires a lot of knowledge. I don't get... Actually, it's because my boss can't afford it. Otherwise, he probably would pay me better and give me better benefits.
Yeah, probably.
But I will be happy to not travel.
Jack
nearly
says
as
you were
often.
borrowing cable.
Sure. we were getting early revenge on cable companies for the shit they pull now.
Yeah.
Preemptive.
Bring the strike.
Yeah. We learned it from the Bushes.
But anyway,
I think one of them was actually still a president or something at that time. Actually, he might have had a pre-Bush.
A lot of our farther away sites.
I don't know. I'm
we
weird,
hire
but I'd like to admit.
contractors.
Okay.
To do. And we have this one old guy who goes out there who has a pretty bitchin' curly mustache. So that's nice.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, there goes biscuits.
But it's the idea that he doesn't know technology as well. So we're working on a kiosk that's having an audio problem.
Third lap.
Sadly, no.
And so
good.
I am adjusting the audio and getting it to work. And he has to go inside to where the staff is and have them tested. Only they're also having problems on their computers. So I'm having to describe to someone who doesn't know technology to someone else who doesn't know technology how to solve their problem.
Jeez.
I'm just like, I want to die! It was like a 5-minute job and it took me 20 minutes to do.
Yeah, because I took out...
Oh, did you? Okay.
I laid a bomb and they hit it.
Oh, nice. I must have taken out the red shell too, because I was.
You're
worried about
welcome.
that. I'm gonna see what the kids.
You're welcome. You're
I
welcome.
can't even discuss that. Because some biscuits run out.
So, I have to say, my anxiety is at an all-time high. Like, checking my email today, I'm like...
But dude, we had an onboarding class just start this week, and 3 people already walked out.
What?
Right?
Why?
I don't know.
Apparently they want to work too.
Right? I'm like, you guys have better options? You know how long it took me to find this job?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's Willowbrook, so maybe, but...
I go to Oakbrook. Yeah. And lately, I've been going to Virginia, so I'm fine with Willowbrook.
I mean, with how
These
much
7-hour commutes are killing me, guys.
With how much I make, I'm like, yeah, I travel that far.
Yeah.
And then I moved closer, and yeah,
I made negative dollars at my internship going to Oakbrook.
Yeah.
And it paid out. I mean, where the Otis came back up. I'm too interested in the cast.
I mean, ditto.
We should just put a live camera on, just be cat cam while we talk about work.
Cat cam.
So, but... I mean, I hope you get an interview and hope you get hired. Cause,
I would love to change, and if they need people, clearly it seems like it, with a little bit of training to understand your guys' system and stuff, maybe a couple different wiring things. Which I can easily teach myself, because I taught myself literally everything I know from my current job as far as, you know, the electrical aspects. You know how many times I just had to, like, go to Fry's and be like, what the fuck is this thing called? Hey, do you have any of these things? It'd be in this aisle if we do. And then just be like, oh, so that's what the fuck that's called. And assuming your job, you guys generally know what the fuck this shit's called.
Yeah.
So if I needed a part, you probably already have it. I can just be like, yeah, I need you to order more female houses for the...
There are some parts that we're all kind of like, is there an actual name for this?
Some things, no. Or you have to Google and you find one website that has a name for it, and you're like, oh, weird.
Like, there was, inside the printer, there is this little arm that just applies pressure to the paper so that it doesn't overfeed.
Okay, yeah.
And that's spring-loaded, so when you open it, sometimes it'll just go fucking flying.
Yeah.
And then you don't know where it is. Or you care enough to look.
Oh, you know how many screws and things like that fall under lab tables where I'm like,
yeah.
Well, the instrument doesn't need 2 of those anymore. This one will hold it in place just fine. Because I don't have spares in metric that are flathead that are the exact type. It's like...
But it gets to a point where it's like, okay, this printer is constantly jamming. We need to get one of those...
That's about Marley.
Arm thing, the bracket. It's a pressure arm. It's a printer arm.
Oh, printer pressure appendage.
Well,
yeah, just say it with confidence.
Right.
People eat that shit up. No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you. Well, Biscuit seems to be not chasing Otis
no!
directly. Like, Otis will pass and then she'll like run off in the area.
Did we ever get that Discord to work? What?
What's a disc for?
Discord?
Discord is a chat.
Did we ever try Discord?
No.
I don't think so.
No, we didn't really need it. I mean, if we could get something like the PlayStation has where it'll read to us, but like...
There's a website thing that kind of works that I was using.
Really wish you hadn't put these there.
Yeah, I do there's a better one. That website...
$8 for 3 bags.
Speech chat, that works okay. I like it. It's best if you have headphones on, though.
Yeah.
Which, once we get the other room set up, we'll be able to have headphones at any given time.
Right.
I also want to have... Because I wouldn't mind having... That actually would be bad to just have like an open chat people could come into, or certain people, like friends of ours, could have permission to speak through. So anytime we're streaming, they can do that and have their voice on the stream.
Definitely.
And do more of that. Failing that, we can just do free Skype calls.
Oh.
Because we're doing podcasts and stuff, if we get back to doing that, I would love to have the option of being able to actually call people, even if we use Skype and pay, to call them on their phone. Yeah. Because via Skype would be so easy to then integrate it into the show live, or just calling them on their computer or whatever.
Did you guys see the post from Dwight? What happened to her work?
Yeah. Was Pastimes now as a drive-through, apparently.
Yeah, somebody decided to vandalize the store by driving van through the fucking front of it. Like, it went like...
Was this during store hours?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no one was hurt, although it took Dwight way too fucking long to tell people that. It was like 30 comments. Dwight, we need to know, is anyone hurt? And he's like, oh yeah, sorry guys, update, no one was hurt. We're cleaning up now, it's going well.
Yeah, they already have somebody like installing new wall and window.
Yeah.
it's probably done at this point.
Yeah, because they said something like, "We'll probably be open by like 6, like tonight." Like,
I mean,
or something like that. They went pretty
took out
quick.
a window. It took out like part of the brick wall, but most of it, like they were just putting up a new wall.
yeah.
And finding the right size pane for that window would be fine.
Yeah, there was the day that someone did that at Impolite, actually.
Yeah. Wasn't quite as bad, I don't think, though, was it?
No, because we're going through the front display window
Yeah,
where no
that's
one
right.
is.
Yeah, no one is.
Yeah,
and,
this one went all the way in to where.
God damn it.
Well, have you ever been Pastimes?
Not for a while. I'm familiar with the layout.
Okay. It went like all the way in, basically, to where the back, like kind of 5 feet away from where the back wall comics is.
Oh no!
Right in the air.
Or from the where the toilet is.
Yeah.
Like, there's some pretty good pictures on both Dwight's wall and Pastimes wall.
Fucking red shells in the air.
But like, it took out like the hangout area where the couches are, and I was like, not the D&D area.
Wow, they all passed their reflex saves.
Yeah. No, like true nerds, they weren't there yet.
Good point.
It was at the crack of noon.
Yeah, because it did it pretty early, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm glad no one was hurt.
Yeah.
I'm glad they were able to get repaired so
Right,
quickly.
because we all had like so many puns ready, and we're like, come on, Dwight! What the fuck?
Make jokes! Do we know it's safe?
I mean, honestly, if I had died at Game Apples, I'd just people like bury me with my minis on my pants. That's all I ask.
So you can stare at them for eternity?
Yeah. Maybe that'll get them done. No.
Now that I want to paint, I have ethereal hands! No! Can't paint with nuclear arms. Actually, you can radioactively paint, yeah.
I'm very good at making glow-in-the-dark watch faces.
Indigo Girl.
Yep.
Not the band, but that's what they were called, right?
Indigo Girls? Yeah.
The painted watches.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, because it was something, whatever. And they lick the brushes.
Yeah, to make so you had a sharp point. This is what I do with my brushes.
And your lead paint.
Yes, it's very sweet and delicious.
I just got tired of sticking in your urethra to get pointing.
I am behind the blue shell. Literally thought like keeping pace with it. That was so bizarre.
How bizarre?
How bizarre. So I'm pretty excited for Paul's party.
Yeah, me too.
You know, because
I think I'd be more excited for Melinda's reception if it was an open bar.
I understand why it's not, because, you know,
It's pricey.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I understand.
Here's the thing.
That's exactly why I want it to be an open bar.
Everyone, well, most people are staying at the hotel right next door.
Yeah. I hate you.
I'm very happy that we're which is where I'll have my free booze. The other party favors to keep going through the night that I prefer more than booze. Which I may try and get some for Paul's party too.
Yeah.
But if I do it at Paul's party, who knows what'll happen?
That's very true.
Because it's a very touchy-feely party
Probably
favor.
talk more about horse penis.
No, that'll definitely come up.
Oh, it'll come up anyway. I'm just afraid if Seth's there, what might happen.
Oh, Seth will be there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. You must,
Because the walls of my heterosexuality, which are minimal and sober, disappear completely on certain
Substances.
roly-poly party favors. Catch the drift.
I haven't
Amphetamine.
been on.
No. Quaaludes. I'm talking about Quaaludes. God, I wish.
Quaaludes.
This is the 70s?
Mythical drug that no longer,
Yeah.
pretty much no longer exists.
It's all rumors at this point.
Guys, got any
Pretty
lewds?
Wow. That was
No, I didn't say nudes. I said send loots. Yet again. I mean, I'll take both if you got them.
So I watched the animated show Big Mouth on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically about going through puberty.
Yeah.
and it's very awkward and you know, on point.
Yeah, about the show though.
But there's a lot of times where like it's not that funny.
Okay.
But then
Because puberty.
when the hormone demons are there, it's fucking hilarious.
No, I'm in second. I'm in second. No, I'm in first. Fine.
No, I'm in first.
He's losing his mind.
I just like it because like one part, it's like I texted a girl hello, and she sent me a picture of a dog
You're welcome.
in a raincoat fishing. He's like, oh, that means you consider a dick pic now.
What?
Just unsolicited out of nowhere.
Hi, Lexi.
Girls love that.
What are you doing up here? Lexi, you're very distracting.
She wants food, and I believe Kanechi left to get it at some point. I don't think she's come back yet.
She does.
Hi, girl.
But Lexi also just gets lonely because she is a sad, sad dog.
Hey
There are cats. Go hang with them.
lonely girl.
Curious.
So yeah, I'm a little stressed today. Like I was very stressed out yesterday. Then it was over. I'm like, oh, that seems like it went pretty well. And I talked with you. I talked with a bunch of other people. I'm like, okay. And then this morning I wake up and my back is just. I'm just like, I can't move. My back is just
No.
a solid lump of muscle pain. I'm like, oh god. So yeah, Joe said he'd let me know by the end of the week. I don't know if that means tomorrow or Saturday.
He doesn't come in on Saturdays.
Okay.
Knowing Joe,
Should I expect it by next Wednesday?
probably.
God damn it.
Just because he's fucking busy as hell all the
No,
time.
I mean, I get that. I also want to know so I can put him 2 weeks
Right.
and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Or you could just be like, hey, you know, they're like, hey, you got an order to take out. And you're like, instead I took a shit in the front seat. I'm out of here. Woo.
God, that's so fun. The thing is, that'd be mean to Dave, the other driver, and I like Dave.
Remember, you just do something so outrageous
Nice.
that when your next boss is like, he said you took shit on his chest? I'm like, yeah, he's crazy, right? Who would do that? And one of my favorite Dave Cook bits before he exploded.
Yeah.
He was talking about first time
You're trying to be that cute.
like he
I understand, but no. I have nothing for
he
you.
worked at a
Sorry.
video store and he was there for like a year or something, and the manager was like, all right,
Oh, like you think I'm gonna do anything for you?
you're promoted to a manager, and he's given keys. He's like, and you
Fuck
have
off,
like
Lex.
you get to open the store tomorrow. Yes. And so you know, he gets home, he's all excited, goes to bed, wakes up at noon. Oh fuck! What happened? I trusted you.
Fuck you, little chill.
Yes, I did see the text pumpkin.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was kind of my thing. It's like, seriously?
You're welcome.
That's basically just a look what I could do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be that tough. Just do it. Like, it's one of those things I'd be like, yeah, I'd figure out how to do it and then never actually do it because it's a bunch of work for something that's gonna die.
Yeah.
Just why I don't want kids.
I knew that's where that was going, too.
Well, I want to
cats,
see it.
very minimal work, and hopefully I'll die first. And the cat can eat me, and it's even less work on my part.
Right?
It's like win-win. Plus-
Edwin? What?
Yes, it's Edwin.
Edwin.
Fuck.
Then I fell off, so it doesn't matter. They're still in first, so it doesn't matter.
Fuck off, Bullet Bill. You dick. Oh, nice. Here's a red shell. Oh god, no.
Who's into it?
Nope. Oh, that cunt. Tree music star.
That cunt.
The smell of that.
The smell of that cut around you.
I don't want to be affiliated with this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what? I mean...
Come on, fifth.
Oh,
fifth,
God.
fifth. No, not third.
Oh, that was crazy.
There was some weird stuff. I think a fireball took out the banana I was about to run into before I got hit by a different fireball. That was nuts. And I think my kitty's gatekeeping the upstairs right now. Notices it like the base of the stairs. Stupid bitch. We'll have to force some
She's right here.
Oh, no,
He's a
Lexi.
stupid bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that one.
Those
I
are my
meant the
shoes.
other one.
Those are my shoes. Oh no, I touched her.
Yeah, exactly.
Mistakes were made.
So yeah, I'm gonna give Blade Runner another chance by watching the theatrical release with the
Yeah.
narration, because the final cut sucked, in my opinion. Like
I honestly think,
I mean,
like, the final
honestly-
cut is the way... Okay. It's
the
like,
director wanted it, but
Right.
but Lucas wanted change. Like his vision of Star Wars blows ass.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I shouldn't trust director's cuts.
Honestly, after the theatrical release came out, Philip K. Dick wrote a rather moving letter about it. He's like, "This is."
He hated it.
No, he wrote him out and she loved it. He thought it was a
Really? I thought he hated it.
No, he wrote him out. She thought it was a brilliant.
You're thinking of Alan Moore,
Yeah.
who hates everything anyone ever does of his work.
No,
Usually it's
Philip K.
kinda crap.
Dick actually really liked Blade Runner.
Well, here's the thing. I have a feeling if I'd seen it earlier in life, especially closer to its original release, it may have had more of an impact. But I watched it immediately after listening to the audiobook of The Android's Dream of Electric Sheep,
yeah.
which was fucking phenomenal. Both as a book and audiobook presentation was great. Like, I can't remember the name of the guy who did it, but he did an excellent job. The direction on it was fantastic. And he did give Deckard a little bit of Han Solo, Harrison Ford feel, which makes sense, and it worked. But
Yeah.
like just the voice he did and stuff, it just worked for everything. Yeah. But honestly, the final cut of Blade Runner, it felt maybe because I watched it right after the book, but it felt hollow, like it was just lacking, and it not in a way like fill in the blanks like some good movies can cause you to do. Like it was, I don't know, it just felt. It didn't really. It just didn't bring up the type of sci-fi elements that Android really does, and that Blade Runner should. That people say, oh well, it makes you think about this and this. And what does it mean to live? And I'm like, I didn't get any of that from this fucking movie. I just got boredom, and then fucking Rutger Hauer chasing Harrison Ford through an abandoned hotel.
Yeah.
And then
One of the
end.
things that's
Like the
interesting-
ending wasn't that ambiguous to me. It was like there was no.
Well, the
Didn't
ending,
have-
the ending is different.
Yeah, I know that. Well,
The,
that was the reason I avoided the theatrical, because I know they made it a happy ending. And I'm like, well, fuck that. But a lot of the stuff they left out of the book was my favorite shit. Like actual electric sheep, an animal aspect, and mercerism. And, the character John Isidore, who's supposed to be a special chicken head, this idiot, they replaced with a guy who makes fuck androids and is rather smart.
Yeah.
And it's like, that makes no fucking sense. They completely changed the thing about him that makes him... like interesting, and cool. He's so dumb, he figures out they're androids because he's that dumb that when he meets these people, he goes, "Oh, I don't care they're androids, but I know you're different," and that's part of what makes his character. And
Right.
so I don't know. Maybe the narration helps explain a bit, but then a lot of people complain that the narration, it's like, oh, it's basically spoon feeding the audience. I'm like, it fucking needs, because that movie sucked without it.
Well, I mean, like,
I also heard it was just kind of half-assed
The
done.
director-
Just watch Brazil.
like the final.
Yeah, no, Brazil's
the
just,
final
that's
cut
the shit.
just automatically answers the question. Like, you're supposed to look at the movie being like, wow, is Deckard a replicant or not? And then if you watch the final cut, you're like, yeah, he is. It's just like there's no fucking mystery to it.
Oh, see, I didn't even get that at all out of it. From the final cut, honestly, the question of is he a replicant barely even crossed my mind while I was watching. Whereas in the book, I was constantly thinking, but even in the book, they pretty much flat out prove he isn't. And it doesn't matter if he is or isn't, because it's all about questioning of, does it matter?
Right.
Which is what I liked more about it. But honestly, like, him leaving with Rachel, like, that doesn't prove that he's a replicant at all, because, like, in the book, that whole thing between him and Rachel Rosen in the book, Tyrell in the movie, is so much more in-depth. Like, there's so much more to that relationship.
Right.
Also because Deckard has a wife. that he cheats on with this android. And there's a whole hotel scene where they basically have the conversation of, is this okay? There's also another Blade Runner, essentially, not that they're called that in the book, that has already slept with her, that basically says, oh, fuck him before you kill him. It's easier that way. And it adds a whole different layer, like the whole thing, that the movie just didn't have. And I think also part of it is I've watched a shit ton of like Black Mirror and Twilight Zone and other good, thought-provoking sci-fi that was inspired by androids and Blade Runner. That Blade Runner, I think, is just dated. That if you've watched all that other stuff, it doesn't hold up in today's...
Right, but you got to remember when it came out.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to put that to it.
It's very hard to separate.
Let me put it this way: Citizen Kane was a boring-ass fucking film. I could still appreciate certain aspects of its cinematography and how it broke ground for that.
Right.
This didn't have that feel for me. It was just boring without able to really connect. Also, there's no character in it to really connect with. There's not enough characterization. Deckard is barely given any characterization. It's, oh, I don't want to do this job. And fuck it, I'll do it. And that's the whole goddamn movie.
That's what the narration really helps with.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's where the narration helps get inside the character a bit more, which should help with relating to him, which makes you fucking care. The whole time watching him, like, I could give a fuck if he kills these androids. And then near the end of the movie, when Roy Batty is talking about his job, all these things, I'm like, finally, someone I can actually fucking sympathize with, and that there's a characterization to, because he suffered loss with the woman he loved dying. Daryl Hannah, who was terrible in everything. I agree with, oh, fuck, I can't think of a female comedian for, like, the 80s. Paula Poundstone. She had a great joke. Daryl Hannah, not a great actress. Pretty face. Just put a picture of her in the corner, but don't let her say anything. She's not good. You know, like, and after watching that, like, yeah, you're right, except maybe Splash. Outside of that. Yeah, exactly. Just put a picture of her in a corner.
Splash is like you watch it once and you're just like, you know, everybody else was pretty good.
But she just... I think it was Daryl Hannah that was in Sense8. She was okay for her bit part in that. Which, if you haven't watched Sense8, that's some good modern sci-fi shit right there. Especially if you like a lot of sex.
And who doesn't?
A lot of sex.
A lot of sex. There's like a 10-minute sex scene in every episode. I mean, it's done really well, and it's like all about interconnectedness and shit of the Sense8s. But yeah, I don't know. So just, I don't know. Maybe I should have given more time between the book and movie. I am gonna try the theatrical at some point. I still want to see 2049 because that standalone on its own is good. Oh, the runtime has me a little concerned.
Yeah.
How long is it?
Like nearly 3 hours. Okay. It's at least 2 hours 45 minutes. I want to say. Oh, shut up.
So it's Lord of the Rings. Got it.
Yeah. But I've heard it doesn't suffer from necessarily from you being bored at any point.
Yeah, that's...
But honestly, if initial Blade Runner was like 3 hours and they kept some of the more shit from the book in it. And also the imagery of the movie, I just didn't click with. Like, the book didn't... Like, yeah, it's darker, and like, that's cool for sci-fi and that.
Well, the theatrical cut is even darker.
Yeah.
I don't mean just color-wise, just in the sense that, like, the world they inhabit. I got, for the time, for 82 especially, that of course makes sense, because there wasn't a lot of sci-fi like that. And I like the kind of mix of the Chinese and that stuff, but like there wasn't much of that in the book. The flying, they kept landing ground level and had roads. In the book, they pretty much just landed on top of buildings. That's pretty much how it was always described. And again, I wanted to see what the fucking electric sheep looked like. There wasn't any. The owl was about the only one. And the weird unicorn dream thing. I don't know. I was also really tired when I watched it, but still, it just didn't do it for me. Which is upsetting. I was hoping to like it, but nah, there's other sci-fi out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on a quest to watch new sci-fi.
Yeah, I have a huge list of shit to watch. And I mean, well, plus I'm gotten way more specific in my sci-fi too. That, I mean, Star Trek does a good job of it with aliens, also keeping the moral stories parallels with modern day humanity, but I like my sci-fi to have less fiction. And actually, fuck it doesn't even have to, I like sci-fi where the science fiction is basically to get you to suspend your disbelief enough to accept this one idea so that they can tell a human story. Like I did watch, before I left for this trip, The Discovery. Jason Segel on the Netflix show.
Yeah.
Movie.
I like that one.
Super fucking good.
That's a good
really make you question like life and stuff. And of course, they don't need to go into the science of it. They say, hey, this dude proves there's an afterlife, and
yeah,
here's what the fuck happens.
And when he proves what it is, it's like, yeah, I probably would as well.
Well, yeah, at the very end, like when you actually find at the very end what the afterlife is, like because most people kill themselves not even knowing what the afterlife is, just there is one.
Right, I wouldn't do that. That's stupid.
No, I'm like, fuck, I still, just because I know there is an afterlife, that's like, hey, I know there's another side of this mountain, but I gotta die to climb
Lexi,
it.
I need you to go away.
This. Lexi!
But yeah, that's a really good one to see. I don't know, I just like that kind of
Thank you.
mind.
Yeah. God, like Her is another great example of a science fiction that does that, where it's like just, hey, believe this one thing so that we can tell this basic love story that's very unique to this technology existing. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Strapped a flashlight to it.
Yeah. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is another one of my favorite ones that really gets you thinking that, again, it's nothing really special or science fiction. I like science fiction where the budget can be low.
Sure.
And they don't actually need any, like, spacey shit or... I mean, Heaven Spacey's fine.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of low indie ones. Like the chick who was in the Netflix show The OA, Britt Marling, has been in a few. I've watched a couple. Another Earth is one of them that's real good, where basically another Earth shows up in our sky parallel to our own. And that just brings on, like, you know, different questions, and, like, it alters certain relationships and things in a way that can only happen if that happened, and just, yeah. Like, basically, I like Twilight Zone style sci-fi.
Yeah.
Black
the
Mirror.
OA was fucking weird.
Yeah, the OA was fucking... I loved it, but it's really fucking weird. Hey, we'll just do some weird Vine dance. Oh, she's dead. The fuck? I just saved you 8 hours. But those 8 hours are really fucking good. I can't say the ending's good, but it's an ending.
Yeah, yeah.
But the lead up to it is fantastic.
No, I have no idea if they're going to have a second season.
Yeah, it's been announced. I just don't know when it's actually going to be coming out. But they had like a teaser for it a while back. And I'm glad Sense8's getting a final like movie thing to
wrap things up.
Yeah, wrap it up. Which, because they kind of, part of the reason that show had to get canceled is because the budget was so high, because they were filming on literally like 6 different continents. But at the end of the last season, all of the characters are together in the same place. So they could have easily been able to find a way to cut budget. But yeah, there's another one with Nicholas Brendon from Buffy. I wish I could remember what the fuck it was called. Yay! Oh, yeah, I really can't remember what it's called. Fuck, it's gonna bug me. Where there's just like a house party, and some weird shit happens, so these two guys go out expect, and when they come back, they're like, there's a house identical to ours, with people in it that look just like us.
Oh.
And then you find out, like, wait, are those actually the same two dudes that left the house? Or are they clones from the other house that came looking, and then thought they came back to their own house, and it gets, like, real mindfucky. And it's literally filmed, like, inside one house on one property at night. No, science fiction things. Another good one, Safety Not Guaranteed.
Yeah.
They don't time travel, as far as we know. We're not really sure. Maybe they do at the end. But the whole movie's just about what if someone thought they could, and they were looking for someone to go with them. So it just, again, puts kind of that moral, philosophical edge on... Oh, that was glorious.
I fucking hate you.
Why did you volunteer to play this game?
He had a good winning streak for a while, to be fair.
Not really. I had like three games over like a month.
No, you had a few in a row where I had to really fucking work at it. I couldn't have a conversation and do shot like that. I don't know, maybe I got all my fucking groove back after the competition. Although even for that, I had to pay attention. God damn it. You jackass. Fucking well done, though.
I'm like, not gonna fucking speed ahead for that. Are you insane? Fuck that noise. And I'm drifting way too early. Because I'm tiny.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you guys being in that competition made me think, maybe we should just host our own.
Yeah. Try and beat the Tremendous. Yeah. Oh, in fact, let's see if we can host it at Twincade.
Face tremendous Todd and nearly as good Neil.
And then there's Josh.
Just Josh.
I just watch.
Josh, the watcher who watches us.
Go around that loop.
He just plays Wario Stays in 12 to film.
It's just his
in-game.
kink.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people juggle geese. Baby goslings, they're
juggled.
I haven't watched that show in a long time. I also still haven't watched The Critic. Since I've
That
been playing.
is a catastrophe, my friends.
Yeah. Well, one, I need to find my Blu-ray player, but I have the Blu-rays Firefly I've never watched.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't mind actually busting up that copy and, checking out that high-resness. The Critic, I just have the DVD ripped to a hard drive that I just haven't felt like hooking up yet.
Speaking of...
Which I'm going to have to hook up soon because... Wait, no, it's on my DVD hard drive, not my TV show hard drive. I need to hook up my TV show hard drive because my portable hard drive, which holds the current shows I'm watching, is getting full, and I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go into cold storage. And a few episodes of Psych that were missing that I need to replace.
Okay, I am totally off kilter. I missed those item boxes because I thought I was going through them and I wasn't.
Oh. Oh.
Did you see that the animated series for Batman is coming to Blu-ray?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes.
I am very happy about
When
this.
am I going to get Frasier?
Kenichi had a very good point. With all these streaming services, where's Becker?
Oh, I'm downloading it right now.
Oh, perfect.
Because the second she said that, I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that show. Click.
It's a great show.
It's fucking Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Of course it's great. You have a
Ted
decade of
Danson.
Cheers, a few years off, Becker. Now we got The Good Place, which is fucking great in.
He's also doing a lot of Smirnoff commercials now. And it's just him sitting at a bar, like, talking about Smirnoff. In his own little self-deprecating way, which is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, which actually, that's... I don't know if you could call it sci-fi, but it's definitely like a
Cheers?
moral,
Totally.
philosophical show. The Good Place is... The theology, philosophy, and all that is what good sci-fi makes you think.
Yeah.
But wrapped up with Kristen Bell, Ted Danson, and hilarious comedy. And apparently it is the same shared universe as Parks and Rec.
Oh.
Excellent.
I mean, you're in the afterlife, but the scenes of it that, kind of reference the real world are the same real world as Parks and Rec.
So as a ghost, you can go through those music notes.
Nice. Makes sense. You're a ghost.
Yeah.
Yet ghosts in other levels you run into.
Yeah.
The physics of the ghosts in this game are lacking.
Well, they're on-off.
Oh.
They're a toggle. Toggle spirits.
So tomorrow I'm going into the city and I'm going to go see Happy Death Day.
Sweet release, you say?
It's a horror movie, but with the
Third lap.
time loop twist.
Ooh.
So this girl keeps getting
Your
killed, and she's like, wakes up the next day like, oh fuck.
So Groundhog Day, but with murder.
Yeah.
That's more murder.
So Groundhog
Yeah.
Day, but he's not killing himself, he's being murdered.
In the original script for Groundhog Day, I believe he was stuck in that loop for 10,000 years.
That is correct. Because...
That totally changes that fucking movie when you know that
For 10,000
fact.
years, because of that's how long it takes for enlightenment.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like, they never really did tell you how long
No.
he was in there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But if you ask the director, it was
Yeah.
10,000 years. So... That's why February 3rd is my favorite... Actually, it's not my favorite day. That's a terrible treatment.
Which I'm looking... Although, what technically the original book of Blade, or The Android's Dream Electric takes place, I think it's January 3rd, 91. The book changed it to 20... Or they changed it slightly later, that now the book, I think, is 2021.
Yeah.
Especially after Blade Runner came out. So I'm looking forward to that day and year. And then start just fucking killing things.
I thought I was a replicant.
Give people a voight comp test and then...
As they failed, murder them.
Yep. Ah, it's not murder. It's an android. Goddamn Nexus 6. Fucking skin jobs. Maybe that's why I did watch the new Battlestar Galactica, so clearly I don't need to see Blade Runner.
I already hate fucking fake people.
I mean, really, that's the skin job aspect of that is not far off.
You hit a
There's
ball.
just only X models, which I like that show. The ending wasn't perfect, but I still enjoyed it. I just like sci-fi. I'm really digging the new Star Trek. Granted, it's technically the only Star Trek series I've watched.
It's not bad. I like it.
Yeah, and I like that it's continuing story. Where I know a lot of the original series and a lot of the other ones kind of start with more episodic episodes.
I mean,
and then
they were episodic, but
they would have the underlying,
overarching.
and then as you go on, but kind of like X-Files, it starts episodic with some underlying themes, and then by like season 5 or 6, it becomes more the overarching themes taking over each episode, with less episodic.
Like the Smoking Man, etc.
Yeah. Which honestly, I like episodic shit just fine.
So, like, that's the only thing I'm missing from this new Star Trek is, like, I liked when they would bring in, you know, really crazy aliens or really crazy
like
space phenomena.
Ooh, I don't know how I threaded that needle.
Well, I got ticked over by the blooper and then you.
Yeah, but the newest episode with the giant tardigrade and then the travel, pretty much pieced that together before it happened. At least that they were well. I already knew they were related because it's like, oh, weird mysterious monster shows up on a ship doing weird mysterious science experiment. Probably related.
I already thought that
it was a giant tardigrade.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Basically is
I already thought it looked like one of those water bears.
Yeah.
But my thought was when they traveled, it was being brought from microscopic to giant.
No, I just figured it was related because it was related to the spores. I didn't necessarily think they'd use it as a computer for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still a very interesting...
Okay, Neil, picture this. It's hilarious. Giant water bear sitting in a tank. They have to tweak its nipples to use it to go to anywhere they want in time.
Space. Not in time, but
not
in space.
Yeah. Like they put like big nipple clamps on it. And
basically,
it's like, ah!
But I kind of like that it comes down to, like, now we're starting to get into the... Rather than just, we're fighting just, Klingons who want war, we're now getting into some of the, like, is it ethical... You can clearly see the lines within Michael of, is it ethical to manipulate this creature in a way, basically turning this other life, clearly intelligent life form...
Giving it its time period, like... In Next Generation, no. No, it is not. It is not cool.
Yeah.
But
now we're at
the original Star Trek...
it's totally cool.
It's like, can I have sex with it?
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, because if it's consensual, then...
I mean...
No, it wasn't even if it was consensual. It was like...
Todd, at the time, the Universal Translator wasn't that good.
Can I have sex with you? Yes, please.
God, they always
Please
say
continue.
Why does
Please continue. Please continue.
Why are they saying that so often?
This isn't making me bleed.
Oh, the heart. Oh, they were using Weinstein translators then.
Oh, God.
Topical.
Affleck.
Ben?
Oh, she was into it. Fucking commenters.
That's so fucking wrong.
They let you do whatever they want, grab by the pussy. This is the country we live in now. Fuck your red shells, thank God.
Sadly.
Oh, Jesus.
But I mean, seriously, who would grab Terry Crews' junk? I wouldn't want to die. I'm amazed he didn't kill the dude, like... Oh, I feel bad for him. But I've been in his position, too, so I know what that's like. Just not with, like, Hollywood. I was able to just be like, dude, what the fuck? And then, like, leave the environment and never have that problem happen again.
Please do not touch my genitalia.
Without permission first.
Some people I've given permission.
Please try fondling it. No.
Please.
Anyone? No.
I like that post that was how to talk to women but not hit on them if you're trying not to hit on them. just imagine them as The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock test.
I did see that one. Yeah, but that wouldn't work for me, because I'd totally flirt with The Rock.
I mean...
It's The Rock. Duh.
Yeah, because then I'd like too many times I'd be like, can you pick me up?
You just hold me like a baby.
I'm a 120-pound woman? No.
Oh, right. Damn it.
Oh
shit.
Because you were just as tall as The Rock, but you're not actually The Rock. What about you? Like,
Are you actually The Rock? No. God, these women suck. None of you are as cool as The Rock.
Todd, I want you to take a moment and see that I have double bombs.
I see that.
I'm only 98 pounds. None of you are The Rock!
Why have I been lied to?
Welcome to The Rock.
I mean, I'll take Sean Connery, that's fine. I prefer an aged scotch, thank you very much.
Fair. See this, Neil? Double bananas. It's literally bananas. All the way down.
you spell that?
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Fucking god, son of a whore. Fuck you, Toad! Penis-shaped son of a bitch.
Toad is God.
I don't even care anymore.
Toadigrade.
I don't even care. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're still close enough.
Mm.
Switch could happen.
Hey, biscuits.
In the closet.
I'm really tired of waiting for Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I fucking can't wait. I've heard it's fantastic. Plus, I keep forgetting it's Taika Waititi who directed it, so of course I'm gonna fucking love it. It's a Thor Hulk buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
With Kate Blanchett as the bad guy. Like, oh, and Jeff Goldblum. Doesn't matter as what. Jeff Goldblum's in it.
I like their reasoning for not making him blue. See, his character was originally blue in the comics. Yeah. The director made the obvious choice. I don't really want him to play another blue alien, in case you get confused with his first movie. And people are like, who is going to confuse him for Earth Girls Are Easy?
Oh, that's right. I was trying to place it like, I know I've seen him blue somewhere. I can't. Fuck. Yeah. God, I haven't watched that movie in forever.
There's a sci-fi movie I like.
Yeah. Jim Carrey also in that?
Yeah, and really young.
What was her name?
Oh.
Was it Gina Davis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gina Davis.
Yeah, there's a name you haven't heard in a while.
I forgot she existed.
She was on Grey's Anatomy a few seasons back, so one or two. That's the only reason I remember. Although my favorite movie of hers is still Long Kiss Goodnight. With her and Sam Jackson.
I wasn't a big fan of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, for sure. I don't really have guilty pleasures, but if I did, that'd be one of them.
See, I don't think things are guilty pleasures.
No, if I like something, I fucking like it. But I totally understand that a dude who likes and watches and cries to Grey's Anatomy, not exactly the best image. But I also don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm a sensitive man.
If you like something...
I'll cry at a commercial. It's all about the music, and that show knows when to play the music and what song to use. Fuckers. But it's also got a Camilla Luddington, so I'll watch her do anything. Just like the new show, The Good Doctor. Pretty sure that show's terrible and that I don't like it. But Antonia Thomas is in it, and I'll watch anything she does.
The best part of Big Mouth on Netflix is there's a house party, and they go over to a person's house, and their dog looks just like Nathan Fillion.
What?
And like they're like, oh my god, your dog looks like Nathan Fillion. I want to make out with it. And like,
fair.
Yeah. Later on,
God, if I get a dog, I just want to name it Nathan Fillion for no reason though.
One of the girls is like tripping hard.
Oh, you lucky duck.
And the dog starts talking to her, and it's fucking Nathan Fillion.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. He would do that. So good. Oh.
Do what now?
I was hoping to land in front of you and then get hit by your red shell.
I was hoping you would land on me.
That also would have been neat.
I was hoping you'd land in me.
Josh. That is gross yet appropriate. Sorry, grossly inappropriate. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Grossly appropriate.
Ghostly appropriate.
We're making pottery?
Damn it, I
I
couldn't
know you
think of
guys
the
don't
song
usually
fast
watch TV with commercials.
enough. Nope.
There's this new commercial I've been seeing of like for Pringles.
Where?
No, not Pringles.
We don't have TV here.
Bugles. No, I've been watching CW on their website.
Oh, okay.
And they have commercials.
Yeah, I don't do that. So you don't watch TV with commercials either. You watch shows on the internet with commercials. That's different. It's not TV anymore.
Whatever. Still TV
We
show.
have to figure out how to say that because I can't say I watch TV because I don't. I have a TV that's a computer monitor that I watch shows that are designed for TV on. So now I say I watch my stories.
Yeah.
Well, I got
So I saw this entertainment commercial.
There you go.
So it's for these bugles. Like this dude's sitting there and he's got the bugles on his fingers. Like
Right,
he's
because
just,
that's
what
what
you do.
you
He's just sitting
have
on
to
a
do that
bench.
before eating them.
and then this chick sits next to him and she also has them and she like gives him a wink. And like the entire time I'm thinking that chick is fucking gorgeous. And like they go through like they date, they get married, they have a baby who also
So
has
has a
Pringles.
bugles.
And I'm like
Bugles.
bugles on his fingers and I'm like, that's a cute commercial, but that girl is still fucking gorgeous. So it's the only time. It's only the only thing I think of whenever I see that commercial.
So basically, that whole story was just there's a hot chick in a commercial.
Yes,
Oh, all right.
I love it when you get a commercial with a hot chick. Like back when.
Milena Weintraub was.
Exactly.
I knew immediately what you meant the second you were
Right.
because that's the exact example I would have given. Because not only, dude, I'm so upset Other Space didn't get to continue.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't necessarily a great show, but it was the best American
But-
version of Red Dwarf we'll ever gonna get.
Yeah.
She was picked up to be Squirrel Girl.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Yes. But yeah, she was always great on At Midnight.
Yeah.
She's a refugee.
So yeah, it's just she was always like one of those commercials that would come on and I would be like,
Yeah.
shut up, I'm looking. Nice.
Buying whatever she's selling. Oh wait, it's AT&T. Never mind.
No, I'm not buying. I'm just looking.
Browsing.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you, Lightning.
Thinking about what I wish I could have, but can't afford.
Xfinity.
AT&T.
Women are not objects, you guys.
Well, I mean, in
Technically,
a
they're
very
nouns.
strict
I mean,
sense.
there's something you can interact with, therefore it's an object.
Yeah.
There's,
It is they are physical objects
Well,
in that,
yeah,
but
I mean, like,
there's-
definition noun, yeah, of course.
yeah. I mean, we're all objects by that regard, though. But, I mean, we're also complex beings that shouldn't be treated solely as inanimate objects.
Hey, sometimes I love lamp.
Sometimes the lamp loves me. Oh, that's a load of horse shit. Ah, you...
That was cool.
That's fair.
Made the thing bounce. Never done saw that before.
Play more.
No!
With your penis.
Yes.
You know, when you can do the bouncy thing
Yeah.
with it. I
Big
remember one
explosions-
time being with a girl
explosions go
when
off.
she just loved that. It was like, her girl's like, you just like make it bounce like that? Like, well, yeah, when it's erect, there's a muscle you just, and it's like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know, you don't think about it, it's a muscle, it's like
is
wiggling
the
your
same-
ears, or you can't
it's the
explain
same
it.
muscle as her Kegel muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just don't get it.
It's
'cause
the
they don't
same
have a penis.
exercise.
But then again, I asked the question, like, well, what does it feel to just be stuffed? Although I was listening to a podcast recently with Jackie Cation, she said, fulfilling. And she's like, and I imagine as a man, it feels, it's a sense of fulfillment on your end. And I'm like, God damn it, that is the best way to put it, I guess.
Yes.
And they're complementary terms. Okay, then.
So good.
Yep.
Oh no.
Don't worry, my green shell may take it. Nope. Let's go this way.
Oh, I also
God,
I don't. Was that? I think it was on Facebook.
God damn it.
Somebody had posted, "What the hell is a girl thinking while she's giving a blowjob?"
I don't know. Same thing a guy's thinking when he's giving a blowjob.
And it's just like, what should I have for lunch today?
Yeah.
Dick?
Well, I mean, to be fair, what guys think about when they're going down on a chick, like, I don't think about a lot of stuff. Yeah, especially if you spend a lot of time down there, as you should.
Right.
I mean, what else? I mean, once you get in the right groove of everything.
Right. I mean, like, sometimes you're thinking, like, alright, this position, my jaw's kind of hurting, I have to reposition.
I don't really think that, though, as much as my jaw hurts, I readjust. I can still think of other things.
Oh, right.
You know, like...
But it's
okay.
a nanosecond thought.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying,
okay,
like...
yeah.
I'm not saying you have a full conversation.
Well, because you can have those, like, physical thoughts where it's not necessarily words in your brain thought.
Yeah.
You're just, your body is thinking this thing, you readjust,
yeah.
and it's not done in words, and
Okay.
while you're having the word thoughts.
So,
Right.
a friend of mine, I'm sure I've told you guys about Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a model. She used to perform,
Oral sex.
I'm sure she still does that. But no, as far
I'm
as...
sorry, I don't mean to demean her by any means in what she
But,
does. That
I mean,
just
she
was
would-
a good
she would-
opportunity for that. But yeah.
Yeah, she would dance and other such things at clubs and so forth. And she, of course, built up a rapport with other dancers and so forth. And one day she shared an article that she helped, like, contribute to. And it was some of the most unusual things that, strippers have been asked to do that is totally, okay by, like, let me lick your armpit.
Huh.
Was one of those that came up, but one of the questions asked in the interview was, what do you think about when you're giving a lap dance? And some women who've been there...
Taxes.
Some women who've been there for a while, they're thinking about, making a grocery list, like, what do I need from the store later? Some women are thinking, like,
this is lap dance number 5.
Right.
That gives me this much money.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I can finally pay off my car.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Oh, this blowjob's the final one to pay off student loans. Take that, Navient.
So how many blowjobs is that? Thousands.
More than that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's a blowjob is like $10.
Cheap.
God, yeah.
Like, well, I mean, for me to give somebody,
exactly.
right? I don't think they're going to
You
pay that much
you
more.
pay them $10 so you can go down on them. That's...
Damn it, you're right. It doesn't work. It's like I can just see the, like...
$10 a blowjob, I'd still have to give, what, at least 200 blowjobs to get the bike I want?
Yeah.
Not worth it.
After finishing the one blowjob, like, we both stand up, reaching out for the money. Hey! Just call it even this time.
I gotta stop doing these blowjob favors.
Hey, he's getting a blowjob from Josh? He's really good.
So I can't remember who I was talking about with it, because it's one of you two, because you're the only two people I hang out with. But on a podcast, they were talking about, like, tossing the salad and why it's called that, and no one could figure it out.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, what about blowjob? You're not really blowing. And they brought up the point, it's like, yeah, but the dude blows his load in your mouth. So is that why it's called a blowjob? Because if you do it right, someone blows something.
True.
Yeah,
but
because like eating out a chick or
gonna
eating
bother
out,
me.
I know, but like eating ass or eating out a girl, it's like that makes sense. You are putting your mouth and tongue on the genitals as if like you were eating something where your mouth and tongue gets all up in there.
Right. I mean, like, rim job makes sense. Rim.
Yeah, there's a rim of the anus, and you're giving it some sort of job.
Yeah.
But yeah, tossing salad, like, it's like, to me, tossing salad, you have tongs, things are flying in the air, there might be a little bit of olive oil involved. But, like, there are utensils involved in that. I mean, I guess you could do it with your hands, but that'd be more like playing boobs then. Like, just tossing the salad, like, bouncing the boobies around.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to, like, just write a book and be like, alright, we're changing the meaning of tossing salad.
Yeah. It now actually only refers to salad, which you can do in the bedroom if you want.
Right. Doggy style, put it on her back.
Well, yeah, that's why doggy style is invented. So you can both watch TV, or so that you can both eat a meal.
Right. And now you can put the Switch on her back while she plays her Switch. Bam!
Yeah.
And then you switch.
Oh.
Thank you, Todd.
I sacrificed for that.
We would like to play. No, wrong one! Oh.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Fuck you, Ghost.
Thank you,
No,
Ghost.
fucking God, no, please just get to the end. Oh, there's the blue shell anyway. Son of a bitch.
I think the red shell doesn't make it through the...
It does. I think the blue shell took it out.
Oh, that...
To a nice steak dinner.
Quaker steak and lube? You quake her, stake her, and then wait. Yep.
No!
Oh, that would be amazing
So
if you got fucked.
My heart.
This game is how I relax. Because I had like a really well, today wasn't a bad day. It was just a long drive in work, and long drives after a long fucking week of travel and stuff is always draining. Especially when I put on super sad pop music.
Beach Boys?
No, actually, Marina and the Diamonds. She's really good at writing very introspective songs that are very upbeat. But yeah, I don't know. Also, something about just pop music, just, you know, after, again, a long week of travel and stuff, it's just, even the happiest of shit, it just is more depressing.
Mm-hmm.
So just, I don't know, getting home and starting to do, like, chores, seeing my cat, and get useful shit done, and then playing a game that I know I'm good at, and only have to
Alright, so this week, we've been celebrating Customer Service Week.
Why? Customers suck.
Well, it's for us.
Oh.
Having to serve them.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Literally.
And so we've been having like treats every day. Today was like cookies with mustaches on them. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was about like
Sounds sexual.
loyalty, I think. I don't know, but
Yay! Something took out second.
part of it was we had a collection of our baby pictures on a piece of paper, and we had to figure out who was
Who was who?
the baby. And
I just mentioned.
We're all laughing.
I don't have baby pictures of myself. Thank God.
like, because we only have one black guy in the apartment. And so like everybody's like, well, he's the easiest one. And like he's like, hey, we're not racist. Just ask the black. We've hired one of them. Come on.
That's so
and they're
painful.
like, well, we haven't hired any other race. And I'm like, Fernando is Filipino, and he's on the night shift.
God damn it.
Why does that
John.
make it seem even more racist somehow?
Because you're ashamed of him and you can't see him in the day.
Well, you can't have the black guy on the night shift.
Well,
You wouldn't know if he showed up to work, right?
Oh, we're all going to hell.
Yeah.
If it exists.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know where it came up. I would have to take a bike ride, and I was thinking, I don't know if I brought this up in the podcast or not, about like trying to think like I have diverse friends like and stuff, but I'm like, wait, I don't have that many black friends. Wait, do I have any black friends? Who do I hang out with that was black? Yeah, I first thought of Richard. It took me like 20 minutes before I went, oh fuck, I live with one, Kanechi, god damn it. Because she's more Jewish than she's black in my head. I don't know. I honestly, I've spent so much time around her that it's not like I think she's white. It's just
Jewish.
well, not even just Jewish. It's just like she's just a roommate, a really good friend. I don't think of it does literally. The race portion doesn't cross my mind, like, hardly at all.
Because it doesn't fucking matter to us.
Exactly, I mean, not that race doesn't matter, but it's, yeah, just that type of thing. That's not how I categorize my friends.
Yeah, like, to me,
like,
as
how
a person,
she,
as
like,
a friend,
yeah.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, she's one of my best friends, and that's how my brain slots people. I don't categorize by race.
But it's also
I see race, because I'm not a fucking blind idiot.
Yeah, but I'm not stupid to think, well, they don't go through any problems. What are you talking about?
I don't fucking know. Good
idiot.
lord, do I know that. Like, yeah. And, but yeah, it's just, it was just weird to think that it took me that long to be like, wait, my fucking landlord roommate who I've lived with for like over 2 years now, who's been one of the greatest people in my life. Nope. Couldn't think of that at all.
Nope. No, I still think one of my favorite stories.
But I really don't have a lot of black friends. So.
Is when I was going to college.
Will, god damn it. Mm-hmm. I have more than I realize.
Which we need to have him over to watch.
Yeah, Food Wars. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it in
Which
a long while
I was able
either.
to find one more of the OVAs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely want to get those off. Yeah, I re-downloaded seasons 1 and 2 in 1080 because I don't think I have them in
I have
1080.
in 720 just because my hard drive at the time was limited in space.
Yeah, I don't care about that anymore.
No, we're gonna,
I have enough
we're gonna
space.
downgrade them anyway, so it's okay.
And then I
Make your
downloaded
VHS
the
tapes.
newest episodes because I haven't watched. Yeah, I haven't watched episode 2 yet. My only I love Food Wars. I just wish I knew Japanese so I could watch it without having to read it. Because it's one of those shows that I actually have to look at the screen to know what's going on.
That's why I'm learning Japanese.
Literally,
Literally, don't
Japanese.
But there's also Star Trek Discovery. You have to read the Klingon, but I don't like the Klingon parts, so I just don't give a shit if I read what they say anyway. Tukuvma, some bullshit, something about his light, something about a war. Who gives a fuck? You're the bad guys.
Mm-hmm. I liked it better when how they did.
I want the Google earbuds that auto-translate for me, because they'll put Klingon into that shit.
Oh, totally.
And I can't believe they already have that. And
it's
I
not
wanna
that
see
expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not...
$150, I think?
Yeah.
What
It's
they said?
cheaper than the Apple ones that
Don't
fucking
do that.
don't do that. Although I did see... I don't know who shared it. Maybe even Josh or someone liked it. They came out with a subwoofer for the Apple EarPod things. It's a butt plug. Like, that was the joke.
You know
Is
what?
that it's a subwoofer to go there. And I'm like, honestly, there's probably people that would like that and add a little bit of that bass feel to the body. And if you like something up there, hey, why not? Like, that probably could legit sell if someone wanted to make that.
I mean, they already sell one that
They probably have it.
That'll pulse to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just do that with just a heavier bass that syncs with your other Bluetooth on a phone.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it actually vibrates and
Yeah.
rumbles.
Mm-hmm.
You call it the bass buddy, but you said buddy is
but
E. Oh! And E is an electronic device.
I do prefer spelling when I put like a but in a sentence online or like Facebook, or when I end a sentence like of spelling it like but talks but because it's funnier to me
Like
that
the
way.
measurement?
Isn't there
What,
an E
sex?
on the end of that one?
Nope.
Though? Oh well, then yes, like the measurement. Unless I'm referring to a buttload, which is an actual measurement.
Correct.
What of wine, I believe.
Yes. It's so many casks or barrels.
Just remember, what was it? I think it was the MTV parody of a boy band from like the early thousands, Together, which I fucking loved because it's a fake boy band. But one of them's like, man, we're gonna make like a boatload of money, and then they do like one of those like, he says that in casual conversation, and they do a cut where it's like him to camera. I once put a $5 bill up my butt, and I know I could fit way more up there.
Perfect.
And I just always fucking remembered that. It was one of the first things I think on MTV. Where I was like, all right, they have a good actually can make fun of themselves like for a bunch of the shit they put out. Because it was when MTV was getting like really boy bandy in like the late '90s, early thousands. So doing the parody, it was like a parody movie that I think turned into a TV show. I think Chris Farley's brother played one of the members of the band, and he was he was the older brother who was way too older to actually should be in a boy band. Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. Also, though, I will say the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery, it seemed like the latex mask and some of the Klingons were during a couple of conversations were just a little less than emotional or like display. Like they'd talk and it felt like part of their faces just couldn't move.
More static than
yeah,
dynamic,
and it was like I get that it looks like they're using practical effects and everything, which is great.
Yeah.
But there's just not as much emotion in there as for what they're saying as there could be.
Yeah.
Not as much movement in the upper part of the face as there is in the lower. Kind of like when you see the lead singer of Ghost singing, because he's wearing a weird latexy mask.
Yeah.
So his mouth moves, but there's no like lip movement.
Yeah,
it's just an open closed mouth, so you don't see, the different syllable shapes and stuff. So it just looks kind of off.
In fact, the video you shared the other day, I'm like, God,
he is.
Yeah, which is one of probably my favorite songs.
It is hands down my favorite song of theirs. It is also one of my favorite hymns. And it's all about Satan.
Mm-hmm.
I did a jazz cover. of it. I could show you. I think I posted it on my YouTube page as an unlisted. It's not very good, but because it was super late at night, I was just testing some XSplit stuff and using masking.
Right.
So I didn't actually have to put a tux on.
But I remember watching the video of his, and at the beginning of the video, he's wearing sort of a white suit jacket with gold brocade.
Yeah.
I almost bought that
Nice.
the last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on Amazon for like $45.
That's awesome. He has a couple good outfits in that video. There was also a fan video I used to share that used a different song as the intro.
Okay.
And then went in, like, so it was a longer video and it was all animated. It was really fucking good.
Okay.
But there's a really good version of Har Jigado Megiddo. Is that what it's called? Something like that.
Yeah, it's just quite literally Armageddon Gigolo.
Yeah.
Was what it is.
It's the acoustic version when they do it live, and it's you can really like notice the mask feature on his face, like how that's set up. I still want one of the full nameless ghoul masks.
Yeah.
Like with that wrapper on the back of the head and stuff. Those look awesome.
Speaking of acoustic covers, I heard Aha's
That was
acoustic
really
cover.
Yeah,
good.
that was awesome.
And
I mean, I like that song to
Yeah.
begin with, but that was a gorgeous fucking cover.
I'm just like, wow, I was not like,
Yeah.
like, I'll click on that. I like the song. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a really good version with that.
So, definitely not what I was expecting.
No, much
Very
slower, more
pleased, yeah.
ballady, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kind of almost eerie,
Yeah.
but in the best kind of way.
But I also thought,
Now has 3 songs I enjoy. Take On Me, whichever Bond theme they did, Living Daylights, or was it License to Kill? Can't remember. I like it either way, and the acoustic version of Take On Me.
but that video was from their Unplugged,
Yeah.
which made me go, they have more songs?
Yeah. No, they just did that one for an hour and a half.
I believe it.
Alright, here's the acoustic version. Here's the actual version.
And
Here's
us
the
being,
disco version.
Here's us being animated.
Here's the dubstep remix.
Here's the death metal version.
You guys have already heard the ska version by every other ska band ever.
Yeah. I hate you.
I know.
And then the ghost stole my shells as well.
Isn't this the course I
Sure,
wanna...
Ghost
Yes.
stole them.
Which I noticed Twin Cade liked one of your
Yeah.
live stream posts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty dope. Which makes me want to partner with them more for things. Or like, hey, can we host an event at your location if we can get people in? Or something.
Yeah.
Advertise through our page, their page, try and get friends to show up. Because I wouldn't mind. Like, I'd throw some money at, like, some competition. Be like,
Could you
hey,
imagine,
we'll buy
like,
some gift
next
cards.
year being like, alright, Extra Life is at Twin Cade.
That'd be fucking awesome. And dangerous.
Yeah.
Awesomerous. Dangersome.
Dangersome. Yeah, that's that.
That sounds more like a real word. Peligrosum.
No, but both of you would be working with me then, and we just rent an RV to sleep in.
That works. But will that RV have porn?
Yeah.
What do you think the V stands for?
Gonzo?
It's just glory holes. You stick your dick
By
in.
RV, I meant
Pokes
VR.
outside of...
I hate you.
Alright, that was of all the moves I've done tonight, that was a legit
special,
dick move.
Like, you swear-
Every other one's just good gameplay.
Yeah,
that was a going out of my way to make it work. Had I missed, it still would have been a dick move. The bomb placement, that's just good gaming.
Yeah, no, I can't fault you for that. Like,
Yeah, but that was a dick move.
I hate you because
in
of...
fact, that was I think the dickest move I've ever done in this game.
Yeah, like, swerving in front of me is...
Because, like, even when you throw a green shell back, you try to swerve or angle it, but it's...
Yeah, but it's a...
There's a lot more. That was like, I'm right in front of you, I'm just screen watching and fucking with you. Ah, poopy stick.
Good.
I don't feel bad, though.
And I wish if you hit
You don't stay the #1 Mario Kart champion in the region by not being a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you do, because I didn't have to dick at all of that night.
No. It was actually kind of disappointing, like how, like, almost...
They have internet at Twin Cave.
They do.
Yes. Yeah, although I do find it interesting that in both the brackets we were involved in, we tied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then only when it came down to the last race of 4...
Was, you know, Yeah.
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 Or no, it was just the tiebreaker between
Yeah.
us, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, when he said, "Oh, you guys want to make the last 4 200cc," I'm like, that almost seems unfair to these guys.
Yeah, I know. And part of me was like, no matter what you do, it's going to be unfair to them because we're perfect. Like, we're stupid good at 200.
Yeah.
And it only gets easier.
when you make it slower.
So, in fact, 50 would be where I'd screw up the most.
Yeah.
Because all my drifts would be off.
I still want to brake.
Yeah, I'd still want to brake. And then
And
I would get
braking at
bored.
50cc is
After 2 laps, I'd be like, I'm done. He's like, no, there's another lap. I'm like, no, there's not. I'm done.
Yeah. It's 50cc mushrooms only.
Alright, I can do that. I do like then afterwards when I played with a few people, the couple girls that just want to play and the one other guy, that I beat them all with using no items on every race.
Yeah. And even with me choosing like...
And not saying there's no item, not like the no items option where nobody gets items, and because I would have totally outraced them, but they had items still. I didn't use a single one. The first race, I would go out of my way to my detriment to avoid even picking up an item box, and I still beat them. And that's when I decided I should not play this game again. But then I remembered I still want to get a speed record. Fuck you. Improve my speed runs, so... And I might try getting into the no-item speed runs, but...
Todd ended up winning $25 in Twincade money.
Which I have to spend there soon.
And Neil got $5.
Yep.
It's more than we thought.
Yeah.
Because they didn't list a prize. I'm like, I'm just going for the glory just to see if anybody... If I am as good as I think I am, at least for whoever will show up.
It was essentially our dark tournament.
Yeah.
Which, if anyone out there knows Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm glad to not be alone, but... But that was like the entire purpose of the dark tournament was you had these 2 brothers who, you know, were basically couldn't be defeated.
Yeah.
And the only purpose one of the brothers had was, he's like, I want to find someone to kill me. I'm essentially immortal, and I want to die.
Oh, sweet. Can we set up our next Mario Kart competition to do
Yes.
that?
Yes.
It's not that I want to lose at Mario Kart. I just want to aggravate someone so much they literally murder me.
Like right now.
Oh, look at them sweet, sweet boosts. Tukuvma. I don't know why, but I like saying
Fucking
that name.
robbed.
Who's Rob?
He's a little robot operator,
Oh.
buddy.
Yeah.
A little robot from...
Robot. Robot.
He's a robot.
Robot.
So I've been trying out the different kite setup.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Kite, you son of a
Oh.
bitch. With a T.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, good
Josh.
thing we don't have sponsors. We'd never keep them. Unless they're like alt-right sponsors.
They got
In which
money.
case, we'd get rid of... Actually, honestly, hey, I'll take your money.
Neil was the racist, not me.
No, we're
Excuse me?
racers.
Oh!
I'm an e-racer. Electronic racing. I also delete things. Well, crud.
Yes, like your racist tweets.
I was going to say, I don't even have a Twitter account. And no, I do. God, I still...
That's not where I wanted that to go.
Oh, you can tweet at the president.
Yeah, I'd rather be more constructive and do anything else.
Damn it.
I think
Unlike the president,
I'd rather write my congressman and see what happens.
there's no point, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, right, local and state, but our, otherwise our, like, federal...
Yeah,
our actual Congress, like, yeah, federal congressmen, pretty much do what I want anyway.
Yeah, because, you know...
They're Democrats.
Yeah.
You got, what, Duckworth and then that other dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like writing them, it's like, hey, I just want to express my opposition to this bill. It's like, yeah, they're already opposing that one. I'm like, oh, well, let them know I support that then. And that they're doing a good job?
Pretty much my only plan was, all right, who's the bitch voting for the pop tax?
Yeah.
Get her out of there.
Yeah, they already repealed it.
And then they're like, oh, we repealed it. I'm like, good. Still voting her out of there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I know Todd's at least watched the new episodes for Food Wars.
I haven't watched the second one yet. Because I didn't have good enough internet at that stupid fucking hotel.
I haven't watched either of them. But I haven't had time.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch them this week.
Had I had the episodes, I would have watched them. I just had shit internet.
Time.
So.
Something, 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 something.
I mean, yesterday I was super stressed out, and I didn't spend a lot of time at home.
I don't know that one.
Sledgehammer?
Yeah, I know that. In your eyes.
I mean, that's where you shoot it. What?
In your eyes, become the seam in your eyes. I am complete in your eyes.
Complete.
Yes. Yeah, it works. Ah, shit.
He originally asked, so have you guys seen Third Plate season yet? And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh!
Yeah, you mean Food Wars, the Third Plate.
Shokugeki no Soma?
I kind of want that bite that says Soma.
I know.
Just so I could put like a no sticker on it or Shokugeki.
Soma.
Shiva Kamini Sama Kandakram Shiva Kamini Sama Kandakram. The League? No one? Alright. Shiva Bowl? No?
No.
Alright. The League, it's good. You should watch it. Especially if you like people who are on it. Fuck you! Stupid boo. I needed that star. I was gonna be a star!
Could have been a good 10 minute.
Could have been a czar. I mean, star. I spelled it wrong. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. That's what happened to the czars. They just stopped spelling.
No.
Z-car? What the fuck's a Z-car?
Ask Elon Musk. I don't know.
Who I do like an
evidently, Elon Musk is a huge Rick and Morty fan.
Makes sense. Yeah, second.
Damn it.
I do like in the new Star Trek Discovery, it's like, you want to go down in history? Like, and they list, like, Galileo, Elon Musk, and then some, like, third fake name. I think there was a fake name or a name I haven't heard of. And I'm like, nice. Elon Musk is a big enough name, even in the future. Where he's from.
Clearly.
Zephyrin Cochrane.
Yeah.
That's the third name.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a real person
That's the... Oh, it's the first guy who did Warp Jump.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I figured it probably had something to do within the Star Trek universe, because that would make the most sense.
You mean Elon Musk?
Yeah. Yes, he just changes his name because he doesn't want people to realize he's been alive for centuries.
Yeah.
He has to disappear for 100 years, and then he can return with a new name and accent. And try and keep working on his projects. Eventually he'll get back home. When or wherever that may be.
That makes it even more terrifying that he doesn't like the idea of AI.
He is AI.
He just didn't like the movie. He thought it was...
I thought that ending was fucking weird, man.
AI killed his mom, Martha. So he came back in time to create other technologies to prevent us from creating AI.
I believe it. Good a plot point as any, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Trump is Lex Luthor. Just dumber.
Yes.
If it was still relevant...
We need a Batman.
I would like to make a skit where Bruce Wayne threatens a small child because her name happens to be Martha. Why did you choose that name?
Named after my grandma.
What's my mother's maiden name?
Who does number 2 work for? Yeah, you show that turd who's boss.
Oh, Tom Arnold. And that's what you've been up to, but...
God damn, man, what did you eat? I need to rewatch that first one because that is still my favorite Austin Powers. Because it's still a legit parody of Bond movies and fucking fantastic.
I still love that at the very beginning of the first or the second film. He's like, "Ooh, in like Flynn, my favorite movie." Machine gun jubblies. How'd I miss those? It's called foreplay, you asshole. And I'm sorry. But if you're...
I will say the second
one... If you're with her, I don't know how
yeah.
you could, yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley, come on.
Yeah.
Or Mimi Rogers.
Yeah.
Is it Mimi Rogers? Yeah, not Mimi Kennedy.
No.
I mean, she's a fine actress and she's good on the sitcoms I've enjoyed her on, including Mom, which is a good show, but... I will say the best part of Spy Who Shagged Me is Elvis Costello and Burt Bacharach.
Oh god, yes.
Fucking love that song and that version of it. Although you do get a little bit of Bacharach in the first one as well, which is another great scene and another great song. Back when Mike Myers did good things. At least he hasn't gone crazy like Jim Carrey. He's just gotten, less relevant and less good ideas.
The thing is...
Although he has I think he's playing a character that is the new host of the new Gong Show. He's playing a British comedian, a famous British comedian, and he never breaks character as part of the show.
That's perfect.
And it's supposed to actually be pretty good. Like the characterization, so it's been something I haven't checked out, but I like the idea that he's playing a character and he never breaks that character. Well,
he's also the
it's like the show isn't hosted by... Yeah. Like, it's executive produced by Mike Myers, but it's hosted by this guy.
Which is the character. Who
is the character, and, even if, IMDb type level of, this character as himself.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he's playing a Canadian. That might make more sense. But I thought it was a British comedian he's supposed to be playing.
Jim Carrey has a TV show.
He has a special, yeah.
No, he's got an actual TV show.
Yeah.
What is it? iComedy or...
Oh.
It's basically like his story of him coming up as a comedian.
Yeah.
Oh.
But with other people doing the parts and stuff.
That's right. He's
interesting. Because I know he had a special about his art.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Which was really out of left field. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he's gone nuts though. Apparently, since he's played Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon, he has not stopped playing Andy Kaufman. And also, apparently, he doesn't exist. If you listen to interviews, according to Jim Carrey, he's not real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of want to say that so I can get away with murdering my girlfriend, but... No, I couldn't have murdered her. I'm a figment of your imagination manifested through the universes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing, Jim. Whew, and Andy Kaufman had to die? He went through it. There was a long time where he was on trial for the death of his girlfriend or something.
Oh.
It was rumored they thought maybe he did. Obviously, he was acquitted or whatever.
I did not even hear that.
Yeah, something like that. I knew he was involved in the trial for it. I've only heard more passing, but... And I've heard other people make jokes about it, but... I don't know I can't say I know the full details.
That's bizarre.
Speaking of details, new DuckTales. I need to start watching it.
So I've only seen the pilot. I love it.
Yeah, I haven't even. I started to watch it one day, but I was like, I'm not in the mood for this, and I want to give it its fair shot completely because I like the full cast.
Yeah. No, honestly, it works really well.
Nice.
I'm glad that. Initially, I was like, why are Huey, Dewey, and Louie not sounding like ducks?
Yeah.
And then wait, no, I can actually tell them apart just by voice now. This is fine.
Yeah. And who was it that's supposed to be Is it Lin-Manuel Miranda that's supposed to be playing?
He's playing Gizmo Duck.
Yeah, Gizmo Duck.
Yeah.
But he's also playing his alter ego, right?
Yeah,
Fenton. Fenton. That's what I was trying to think. It was Fenton. But yeah, because that was a later edition that came out.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't, I don't think, announced when they did that mini cast recording of the theme song. But yeah, because you have it's Beck Bennett, Ben Schwartz, and Bobby Moynihan as the nephews.
Yeah.
Who are all fantastic, and I love 2 or 3 of them from SNL. The other one is John Ralphio from fucking Parks and Rec, my favorite character hands down. And if I had the hair, I'd go as him for Halloween. Because I am flush with cash. I just love it when he gets hired at the new job and they're walking around the square and he keeps saying something. He's like, yeah, I'll just show my way out this way right where he came in. All right. He just keeps walking right out of this. Also, his dad's fucking the Fonz.
Yeah.
God, the shit Henry Winkler has done in the last, 5-10 years has been amazing. Because he played the Fonz like the epitome of fucking cool in the 70s.
Yeah.
And now he plays just these weird oddball fuck like on Children's Hospital.
Oh my god, yes.
He's like so good. And he's just a smaller Jewish dude. So he's this like meek looking man who's perfect for playing a lawyer or an accountant or a dentist. And it's hysterical. It's so
and I think
good.
it really like opened the what opened the door to that was
Waterboy.
His Waterboy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because before that, I mean, I can't remember much, honestly. I think that really showed his more... I mean, I guess Happy Days is kind of comedy, but, I mean, not...
No.
The Fonz was more of a serious... It was comedic what he did, but he wasn't... he was playing sincere to play that type of character.
Yeah, he played
More
the character
Wilder-esque,
straight who was ridiculous.
Yeah, which is what made... It's just the situations that made it funny, not him, necessarily. Although I guess that's what he's doing now. He's just playing far more ridiculous characters. Fuck, was he on Arrested Development as well? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know.
There are a lot of people on that show, though. Like, what is it? Bob Lob's Law Blog? Yeah, Bob Loblaw's Law Blog. That's what it was. Oh, that show is subtle in its jokes. And not for everyone.
No.
Very much like 30 Rock. You either like it or you don't. I won't even say you either get it or you don't. So I'm not even sure I got some of the stuff sometimes, especially Arrested Development. Some of that shit is so fucking intricate.
30 Rock was like, after
And
season 3, I was just like, I can't take a story arc that builds and ends and then is completely forgotten.
Yeah.
It breaks me.
Although there's some good lines.
Like, I get it, it's a joke, but...
Like, still absolutely love. The two favorite lines are the one, you know, what? It's like, are you in a tux? It's after 6. What am I, a farmer? Like, he just turns around and goes from a suit to a tux. And then my favorite line in that show, period, hands down, is from the first episode of Tracy Morgan. It's like, yes, what would you like, sir? Yeah, I'd like a vodka tonic. Or no, sorry, I fucked it up. It's like, yeah, what'd you like? I'd like an apple juice. Sorry, we don't have that. Then I'll have a vodka tonic.
Yeah.
Just the quick switch, and just ridiculous. Or Dr. Spaceman. That was always that was a fun reveal. Hi, I'm Dr. Leo Spaceman. Fucking Parnell. That dude's fantastic and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow. I mean, I have to go to work, but mostly to get a paycheck. And then tell
That's
my
why we
boss.
all have to go to work time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to literally get my actual paycheck.
I know.
I rarely actually have to go into the office. Well, I have to get my paycheck. Damn it.
I had the second one that you missed.
I know. I should have figured you might.
Nope.
I was also hoping that would happen.
I'm like, he was underneath me. Son of a bitch.
I wasn't trying, but...
I'm aware.
I mean, I was just hoping. So maybe I was trying. Yeah, I gotta find out also if I've been telling my client I'll be there next week, but my boss hasn't given me the money to book travel yet. And it's like, if I were driving, not a problem, but I'm flying. They're supposed to be. So, might be a little tough to get there on time, depending on flights and whatnot.
I mean, if you hit a blade going that fast, I'm pretty sure you'd be dead.
Yes.
Oh! Poppycock.
Poopy dicks.
Oh, I like there's an image on Facebook of Kelsey Grammer with Pinhead, Hell Frasier.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. I'd watch it.
Also, as I posted on Facebook, my new drag name, since Queef Latino was ruined by Tina Fey on SNL, years after I came up with it. You jackass. My new drag name, if I have one, is Sherry Niles.
Yeah.
Which I believe that drag queen would mostly wear overly large low-cut, double-breasted suits.
Double-breasted.
Yeah.
Just remember on Community there was a episode with Urbana Champagne.
Yeah. Oh God.
Which was actually I think that was I don't remember what that drag queen's actual name is.
Yeah.
But she was I think season 3 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, okay. No, but when I heard Urbana Champagne, I'm like, oh my God, that's
so
such
perfect.
a great fucking name.
Yeah.
And so simple and like obvious. It's one of those like, how did I not think of that?
If you're from Illinois, especially.
Yeah, especially, yeah. Because it's always Champagne Urbana.
Yeah.
So just switching it around and all of a sudden it is like a perfect fucking...
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
on like so many different levels too. Get
you're in front of me. Red shell. What you?
Red
It's not like I had to swerve in front of you.
Yeah, true. Still, I can call you a chump. Now you fucked.
Gotten quiet.
Tired.
Alright, that's an agreement.
Oh,
Alright.
I needed that.
I got
boost.
no God.
That'll work.
Oh, all the pain. See, fucker, taking my coins.
Yep, and a hunk.
I worked hard for those coins.
She works hard for the coins. So hard for the coins. And in Canada, I get. Well, I mean, coins are money in America too. Just not worth as, not the same denominations. Toonie. I just love that their $1 and $2 coins are loony toonie.
Mm-hmm.
They're a real country.
Nicer than ours, yes.
I'd rather live there, man.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have their problems.
Oh yeah.
What? I
I
mean,
mean, everywhere does.
the Quebecois, but
yeah. Yeah, just avoid Quebec. You're fine.
yeah, that's the plan. I can get poutine elsewhere. Literally, anywhere.
I love that my mom basically left Canada before everything cool about Canada happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my, I'm pretty sure you left before the flag became the flag, the anthem became the anthem,
yeah.
and you never had poutine.
Which I don't know why poutine hasn't caught on here in the States.
I don't either. It's fucking
It's
delicious.
fries.
Especially like Wisconsin, like the land of cheese. Why would you not be making every type of cheese poutine?
Right?
And like, why isn't everyone who make cheese just be like, hey, we're a fat ass state of fat asses. Throw some cheese on your fries and smother it with gravy. Brrr. Well, first we'll use the cow to make the cheese, and then we'll kill it and make beef gravy. We'll throw it on some dead potatoes so you can get fatter. Welcome to Wisconsin. It's delicious.
That's pretty apt.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing that. I would be there so much more often.
Yeah. The thing is, the one time I was in Canada, I went to a poutineery, which the fact that that's what that's called caused me great joy. They had there was literally on the menu American style poutine. I'm like, what? Where in America is this?
Is it garbage?
No, it was just like pulled pork barbecue on top of cheese
Oh,
curds.
okay.
And I'm like, I'll have that. They're like, it's sold out. I'm like, son of a bitch. He's like, yeah, we ran out of pulled pork. I'm like, there is no God.
Wait, so what if we go to Bombers and get curly fries and pulled pork? Then we just need cheese and gravy. Gravy we can get across the street at KFC.
Yep.
You can buy cheese fucking anywhere. So we could have that on hand. Oh.
I mean, it's on my hands right now.
It's so good.
It's very hard to play right now with cheese on my hand.
Actually, they do cheese fries now, so
they do.
Just do that and then go get the pulled pork and then slap the gravy. You just get them to make gravy. Fuck it. I'm just gonna lobby Bombers to have their own fucking American style poutine. Or poutine, and then you can just put whatever fucking meat on it you want of theirs.
Yes.
I also want to check out that charcuterie in Griffith.
Yes.
Only because it's
It's called
It's actually called charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Which there's not a lot of places that do that, and I love.
What is that?
It's a butcher.
Just a butcher?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, charcuterie is meals. It's a little different than that. It's
Little bit.
basically sliced meats and cheeses on a
Oh.
plate. Basically, my favorite appetizer. Just as like a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that they're selling Rick and Morty sauce for $125.
This is
I don't watch
just
the
wait-
show, but
Just wait till December.
wasn't the whole point of the episode that the sauce doesn't matter? Like, the sauce isn't the point. It's that nothing matters, so it doesn't matter what
That's
you do.
the point of the show.
Exactly. So the fact that fans are getting all hot and bothered with Szechuan sauce means they missed the point then entirely. Like, when McDonald's announced it, shouldn't a true fan just been like, yeah, why fucking bother? Like, why go out of my way to try and get something limited that's not that great? Who gives a fuck? Because it's a pop culture reference to a show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just proving that most of the fans of Rick and Morty are too dumb to
Don't
actually
get
watch
Rick
the
and
show.
Morty,
Which is one of the reasons I don't bother watching it. I would probably actually really enjoy it. I love
you
Dan
would.
Harmon.
It's solid.
And I would probably get it because I love dark comedy and dark
I just
ethical,
like the
philosophical
darkest.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
There are.
But when I started reading more about the Szechuan sauce, the whole thing,
Yeah.
and all that went with it, and the shitty fans, that was the first time I was like, man, I really should watch this show. I would totally get it, and probably kill myself. Or just be more like Rick in my day-to-day life. Which, probably not good.
But I mean, yeah, I didn't give a flying fuck that sauce was coming back.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
oh
didn't
yeah,
have it
I
the
didn't have it
first
when it was
time.
originally out. So who
Why the
cares?
fuck would I care now? And why would I stand in line for something stupid like that?
I just
Like,
thought it
to
was
get,
funny
like,
that
one
people stood in
fucking
line
bag
for
of-
hours,
Yeah, I know.
and they only had 20.
Yeah. Or places that said they were supposed to have it didn't.
Mhm. And didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
What? Sauce?
That all went sideways.
That was great, Todd. That was wonderful. I loved it. Keep going.
There you go, Josh. I'm doing it for you.
It's all for you, Damien.
All for you. Yeah, people don't get nearly as upset as they should when I quote that sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when I have like a rope around my neck. Or I'm about to jump from a building. But you post one gif of a dude falling off a chair. I mean, hanging himself.
Man.
Remember that one time we got
race?
demonetized because I mentioned
No.
Broke 600 already.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yes.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
I mean, I liked it in XX too, but. And Kung Fu was a pretty solid show. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just glad. Well, at least as far as I know, I'm glad being choked out doesn't help get me off. Or I would have died so long ago by myself. And probably in my parents' house. And that's... I mean, I'd rather have Josh find me that way than my parents. I mean, they can know what happened. I just don't want them to see it, necessarily. Not after I walked in on them doing it. Kidding. They have never had sex since I was conceived, so... I have proof. I don't know why my dad went through the trouble of getting a vasectomy if he was never going to have sex again, but...
Just in case, like by accident.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I was like an immaculate conception, so he's like, I gotta make sure this doesn't happen again. I mean, the kid looks like me, but I didn't touch her, so... Yeah, let's assume that's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, makes up for the fucking flu shot.
Mario.
Good thing we don't do bombs only.
I mean, it would only spice things up.
Yeah. And slow things down.
Yep. Well, that was only 50cc.
It would definitely
Pure
make,
help.
I do like the bombs only battle mode.
Yeah, that's fun.
Which I think a battle mode tournament would be really fun to host.
Agreed.
I don't want to be involved in that, because I suck at battle mode.
Yeah, I know. That's one reason I like playing with him.
Actually, I don't know if I suck at battle mode now, because I've gotten much better with placement of items, firing green shit backwards and that, but...
Run into him. Get.
Nope. This might be one of the higher point scores I've gotten in a night.
Yeah.
Been doing real good. It's that week off. Week off. It's like jerking off, but, you know, only in hotel rooms. Yeah. But only into hotel towels.
It's like you barely have a grip on it, you know? You're just like ghost touching. You know, just...
It's when you're falling asleep while jerking it. Which I told that to a girl once, and she was like, "What? How does that happen?" I'm like, "I don't know, you're real fucking tired, and you're just kind of lightly stroking it while you're trying to find the right video to finish to, and then you fall asleep. And then you wake up with a dick in your hand and you finish." I don't know what's so weird about that.
It's not rocket science. Jerking off.
Yeah. I mean, who am I going to disappoint? Me? No, I want sleep more than jerking off. That's half the reason I'm jerking off is just to go to sleep. So if I can get both at once, fuck it. That's like win-win.
Mm-hmm.
God, fucking... somewhere.
Fucking bagaka.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's got to be women out there falling asleep while diddling themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're not going full bore at it when that happens, by any means. Well, I mean, maybe for some dudes.
Ah!
God damn it.
Thank God for that lightning.
About to fire my red shell.
Well, Jack, you live with people who would probably catch you jerking it. So yeah, you don't fall asleep while jerking it.
Oh, no, I did that when I lived with people who would catch me. Pretty sure a couple times my mom's walked in, and the creak of the door was the only warning I got to, you know, throw a blanket over myself while my hand's still on my dick. Or, I don't know, maybe she came in once, saw that, and went, oh god, and then shut the door, and then knocked.
Mm-hmm.
So that it wasn't weird for either of us. And, well, I guess for her.
Wasn't weirder.
Wasn't weird for me.
Hey, pardon me, I have my dick in my hand.
My family...
Sir, you're at the bank.
I mean...
Yes, I'd like to make a deposit. Oh, you filled out the wrong form. Oh, this is the withdrawal then? Okay.
I'd like to deposit some, but not all. I need some back.
I'd like change, please. Can you break up penis?
I won.
I don't know, do you have enough to cover this? Oh.
No,
So,
this is my third deposit today.
Sir, I should let you know that there's some protection we need to put on this loan.
There's gonna be a hold. Ah!
How long do you just gotta hold it before I can make my deposit?
Is it FDIC insured?
Well, it depends on the size.
Sir, can you not stop fucking the vacuum machine? Just put the tube back. Wait, I put it in the tube? Is it gonna get pregnant?
On that note, ladies and gents, or Jack.
Oh, shit. It's fine.
You don't need that spot. I still gotta try Octopath. Play more Lixpia.
Agreed.
And Splatoon 2. That's another one I've barely scratched
Ditto.
the fucking surface of.
I got a bunch
And
of
I have so many games and I never play them, and I only have one system.
I know, and we only play Mario Kart because we're good at it.
I still
I
want to
have a
do
lot
No
of
Man's
systems.
Sky.
Yeah, you do.
I want to get back into
You
No
recently bought a
Man's
system
Sky.
just to watch Blu-ray on it.
Oh, you actually did do that. Nice. You could have bought a Blu-ray player, couldn't you?
No, they're
4K?
$100 more.
Oh, 4K
Yeah.
Blu-ray player? Okay, that's right, yeah. I forgot. 4K Bluray players are stupid expensive
Yes.
still. Yeah, so we'll never replace games on that system. Are there any?
Well, you don't.
No, I googled exclusives
And
and
there are just
saw
none.
the list and I was like, that's shit. Other than like Cuphead, but I'm
But
like,
yeah,
I already got
PC.
it.
Yeah. Wait, do they have it in 4K? Wait,
Yes.
computers are 4K, so
Yeah, my
yeah,
computer's
good point.
4K, so
Never
who
mind.
cares?
Do they have like a decent VR setup that might be
They don't
worth
have,
it?
they don't have VR at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, why does that system exist? Oh, 4K
Famous.
Blu-ray.
I was going to say first-person shooters. Like
Yeah,
this.
And I don't like those, so...
Neither do I.
Yeah, don't some of those exist on other systems, though? Like PC? Master
I mean,
Race.
there's quite a few on PC, but, I mean, quite literally Xbox is
Pretty much
just
just that.
Call of Duty and other
So
first-person
it's
shooters.
all the people I want to avoid.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Sweet.
Well, it's like, if
Hey,
they
you like
announce-
first-person shooters? How about you join the army? Jerks.
If they announce a game that's an exclusive that
That's why I
we
clearly
want to
race
play,
carts.
we can.
But that'll never happen.
But that's not the reason I bought it.
I mean, downloaded some free games, so...
Can't we just 4K stream whatever you watch on it? I mean, just to show we're using the system.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing... There is finding a way to do, like, online streaming shows in sync where we do a live... Basically, like a live movie days style thing, but with, like, either TV show or whatever. It's like, hey, tonight we're going to watch this at 7 o'clock, and if you tune in to our live, audio broadcast or whatever, or just a video feed of us watching the show, and we could have headphones on and stuff, and chat with people through, typing and all that, and just try and be like, all right, we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, and then try and keep, like, a time code sort of thing where people can kind of watch along with us as we make fun of something. Or I know we discussed it with movie days before, for Paul and I to do that for sure.
Yeah.
At points, but which I think when I get a car again, I'll try and get that back going.
Yeah.
Because I think it's they only have the one car, so it's really tough with chat work and stuff for Paul to try and get down here. But yeah, I definitely want to try and because it's been over a year since we've done that. I think we have one episode banked that I'm probably gonna just save. I think it was Dazed and Confused. But we have so many fucking movies to do. And then I think I really need, once we get the other room done, just have them come down here for like a weekend and do like 4 or 5 movies. Do that once every couple months. Because, I miss doing that. That was a lot of fun.
We need to go through your hard drive and figure out what we have still.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit on there.
Exactly. But we need to figure out...
And then a bunch of I had a bunch of shit and then actual like episodes of stuff we recorded. Some that,
I mean,
we have a big
at this
backlog.
point, I think
really need
the
to
only
just...
two I kind of... Well, the only one I really want to bring over is how far we've gotten.
Well, we did all of DuckTales, right?
Dragoons.
Did we air that? None of that aired?
We haven't aired any of that.
That's
We
what I
didn't?
thought.
Oh, shit, I
Well,
forgot.
yeah, we have all of DuckTales to air
So
still.
all of DuckTales
So,
as well.
we can just make
So it's
sure
like-
those are good to go.
So it's like,
Dragoon is one we got
Yeah.
so far into.
And I can jump right back into that, no problem.
I didn't know where we were at anyway, so I could rewatch those and maybe get caught up.
Right.
I was just there to
I was
hang
gonna say,
out.
the very last episode we recorded, you weren't around for.
That's right.
You weren't.
And I was just always super, super high, and I never read anything on the screen. I just liked hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, that's all good.
But, we can
And
start
there's other
playing...
games I want to do.
We can start playing God of War.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that one. I wouldn't mind. I want to at some point soon do Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross.
Yeah.
And those I want to pay attention to because those are good stories, good music. If God of War, I don't have to pay attention to shit.
Uncharted 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta, get those traps set back up though in the temples.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone for like a day and a half.
Yeah, and there's just a whole bunch of other games that are out.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get back to doing some of the series of forcing us to sit down.
The next-
I also wouldn't mind live streaming like some of the other games I have, like doing some Multi-Miller Bomberman,
Yeah, sure.
Super Bomberman R. I want to get back into Shovel Knight, but that I can do. Well, there is co-op, but I can also do it solo. Splatoon 2, going through the solo player.
The
just
next
random-
two games
just
I
hanging
have
out.
that are coming, do either of you want to play with me, are the next South Park game
Okay.
and Mario game.
Mario for sure. Well, I want to play that anyway, but yeah, I'll definitely sit and watch or like trade back forth sort of play.
I'll hang out, but not like honestly, the South Park game doesn't hold.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Well, I mean,
interest
like,
me
I'm
as
probably
too
going
much.
to stream it by myself if we don't play on like together.
Yeah.
Right.
But the Mario one, I'd be interested to be
Yeah.
around for, and so because I want to play that one too. I don't know if I'll be able to get it right off the bat, but
That reminds me. In about a month, I'll finally have Rhyme.
Ooh.
I could have bought it on sale on Steam like
Forever
4 times.
ago.
Yeah,
yeah,
monthly
Right.
sale.
There's like
Spring sale.
it's like that.
Stupid Switch.
There's an RPG that's out. Battle War something.
Oh, doesn't Battle Chef Brigade?
Yes,
come out,
it's coming out in soon.
It's good. I was just anytime I'm sitting around with the system on, I just put this on because
it's gorgeous.
Fucking so good. And it looks pretty. And this is another game that definitely I wouldn't mind doing. I know X isn't.
It's something
different. Although I want to play it, I wouldn't mind going through Xenoblade 1 potentially before getting into this one. But this is one of those ones, like, right when it comes out, I wouldn't mind trying to start streaming it right off the bat.
I mean, I've got Xenoblade Chronicles.
And it'll suck. Oh, and we also are going to get that adapter for the Wii so that we can do
HDMI,
GameCube and Wii games, which opens up. I mean, fucking Time Splitters.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Oh, I can't wait. Plus, wait, we also have to make sure we have a Wii that accepts GameCube controllers.
Battle Chasers Night.
Okay, sweet. Because the cheaper ones you can buy now don't have that. They took that feature out.
That. It looked interesting.
Which one was it?
Battle Chasers Night War. This is out for like, every other system.
Oh, okay.
But again, $10 cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
And this one isn't coming out until later.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Although I did hear, unrelated to Switch, that Cuphead may get a physical release.
I heard that.
Like a collector's edition physical release, which is pretty cool. So I may end up getting that.
Yeah.
And if I get the new job and make enough money, I'm definitely getting that fucking vinyl set.
Ditto.
Although I canceled my pre-order for the Space, the golden disc.
Oh.
I mean, they didn't charge or anything yet, but it's like, I can't right now
guarantee that.
I don't want to have them take $100 out of my account because I forgot about it. I'd rather forget about it, and then if I happen to have the money once it comes out, try and get a copy. And plus, Josh, you're still planning to get it, so there'll at least be one I can. So I'll be able to see it and stuff, see if it's worth it and that. If I have the money, of course, but I added up the 4 or 5 records I have saved in my Amazon list right now, and that's like $80.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather buy all of those right now than get either Cuphead or the other thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I really want. I have Volume 1 somewhere. Actually, I think it might be in that pile. Might not. I don't know. I gotta get some. I want to get this room finished painted so I can get some furniture in it. So
this is a weird vinyl that I want to get. But they have a vinyl for Pony Island.
Really?
That's ridiculous.
And Pony Island had some really good music.
It did. That was a really fun game.
Just a black
disc?
No, it's a white disc.
It's a white disc. It's one of those clear ghost discs.
Sweet.
Yeah, I just got a record in today that's bubblegum pink.
It's pretty.
It's fantastic.
Nice.
Goes with, it's a pop album, and the first song is Bubblegum Bitch, so it makes perfect sense with the aesthetic and everything. But
I need to buy shelving so I can set up my record player.
Yeah, I have my record player set up, but that one is going to stay on that stand when it moves out of my room, and I want to set up my actual amplifier, better record player, and then actually be able to bring my fucking records in here, because I have a bunch of them, and I want to put them just under the window. It'd be perfect. Just 2 records high, and the record player up there. I just got to fucking... I want to get the room painted before I put too much furniture in here. I also have to build my outside closet.
I needed to get an opinion from Neil.
Oh.
Should I purchase the vinyl for Altered Beast? It does feature Wise from Your Way.
Oh, God. I mean, it's a rather nostalgic game.
I mean, I did enjoy, the music from what I remember of it.
Sure.
But I don't remember all of it because I never beat that game.
Yeah, exactly. That's a tough choice, honestly. I mean, I probably wouldn't just because it's not a game I really... Again, it's not a game from my childhood that I played a lot.
Yeah.